Wow. How you guys doing? Back up in the building. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound like Star. I'm not trying to dick ride. But welcome back to episode 014 of the Harry's Drinking Again podcast. I am your host, Harry Too Scary, and this is Harry's Drinking Again. That's right, man. Let's get up into it. How's everybody doing? I'm looking very excited and very forward to this show. This one right here is going to be a motherfucker. 014, the big 14. Picking up traction every week. We got Justina tapping in. We got Ray tapping in. Of course, my co-host, man. Shout out to you. Hope everybody had a good week. In the title, outdated company policies. What else did I put? Don't even know my own title. Lame jobs, Elon Musk, and entrepreneurship. And don't mind me, I had to put a little Aquaphor on my nose. Wearing the mask for so long, we finally take them off. Shout out to that, you fucking cocksuckers. TSA. Airport motherfuckers. Anyway, so my original rant was going to begin because now that the masks are off, my job, we need to be clean shaven again, baby face and all this nonsense. And of course I'm like, man, is there something we can do about this? Can I email somebody? Can I write a letter? Can we, get with the times? And so long story short, I sent off a little email. I don't think it was my email that did nothing. I think they were getting with the times. But I come in today and we can now have like facial hair a little bit, just keep it clean. So I'm like, oh damn, I was already going to go in on that subject. So I'm not going to go in on my actual company, but just companies in general with their outdated policies and this new modern age workforce, man, Generation Ys, the millennials, and even the Xers, man. It's we don't abide by a lot of this new age bullshit. I know tonight's going to be a lit show. Essay Habit should be tapping in. Anthony Moreno or something. I'm going to butcher your name. I sent you the link. Tattoo artist from Tucson, Arizona. Anthony Miranda, excuse me. Man, he's, the invitation's open. An Essay Habit, of course. Abraham. Right now on the channel, premiering is I just posted a clip of the 012, and that is premiering right now. If you guys could go give that a watch and a like. It's me, Ray Justina, Abraham, aka Trucker, calling in and doing his thing. Tonight's show presented by Modelo. Can't go wrong with the Modelo. Let's get that out the way. Harry's Drinking Again. Also, I see they sponsor $1 million worth of game. Shit, I got like $10 million worth of game. And they also sponsor the NHL, soon to be the Harris's Drinking Again podcast. You can't go wrong with New Amsterdam. Let me tell you about New Amsterdam. First of all, let me do my little sponsor kick. New Amsterdam, the vodka and the gin for a mid-level vodka. Tito's and Stoli's being my personal favorites. Tito's probably the most popular vodka in America right now. Very delicious. But New Amsterdam gin, like $14.99 for the 50, $6.99 for the little pint. And you can get the whole handle for like $25. New Amsterdam, and it's fucking delicious. It's honestly just under Tito's, man. So shout out to New Amsterdam. We're doing that with the little Red Bull. And sipping on a Modelo. What do you want from me? This is the Harris's Drinking Again. I see Justina up in there. Let me get you up in here, girl. The first lady coming to the stage. The Trucks is calling in now. I don't know via audio or hopefully we're going to get them on the video. But Big Trucks is calling in, and we had great dialogue with Justina. The clip is fire, Justina. Check that out. It's fire. I didn't go crazy with the editing because I'm actually behind on my editing, man. If anybody wants to take on a side gig for $5 a week, and I will email you clips and you can help me edit motherfuckers. But yeah, I didn't go crazy with the editing. I just wanted to get it out there and make my point. So, but I'm excited about all the work that I put in to this show, and thank you for everybody that's listening and been tapping in throughout the weeks. As always, Xander, Chino, the whole Dubtown crew, you guys are more than welcome to tap in. And then just text me if you want me to send you the link, if you want to hop on Vitio. Soul Patch. Never goes nowhere. Anyway, coming to the stage. Bam. We have the first lady, Just in the house. That was a good little rant. That was a little 7-minute rant. Nothing crazy today.
Good evening, my fellow friends.
Let me throw up your stuff. Good evening. Good evening. We didn't talk much this week. I didn't talk much to Ray this week. He should be chiming in soon, but of course over Snapchat and everything we did. You got your CDL. Everything's on the up and up in the truck driving world.
Well, not only did I get the CDL, but I also have 2 job offers on the table for me to jump on as soon as I'm out of class.
Okay. And how many more classes do you have here? I got your yeah.
It's a total of 4 weeks. I'm in my 2nd week, so next week and the week following. So I will be graduating, I believe it's May 15th.
Okay. May 15th. We're going to have I don't know what Thursday that falls on, but we'll make sure to have a celebration. Harry's drinking.
Definitely.
Harry's drinking against style.
Definitely.
Tonight's topic, of course, I don't know. I don't the fuck the topics, guys. I just want to come sit here Thursday night and see what happens. We're gonna make magic happen. Oh, I gotta say this real quick. Shout out to Roberto. I work with. Hey, I scratch my back, you scratch your back. He's like, man. He's like, you want tomorrow off? Boom, boom. Like, shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, well, I still need, my get my little shifts in, but I'm like, shit, if I could pick up one over here. So anyway, I'm working, I'm switching the shifts tomorrow. So I don't have to get up early in the morning. So this show might be extra hype. And I think it will. I'm down to go 4. I'm down to go 4. I was going to cut this shit off at 2 for real, do a 9 to 11 show. But if you guys want to get litty like a titty, then, tonight might be the night. I get to sleep in a little bit, so to speak.
Lucky.
And so that honestly changed the whole course of the show. That changed the the outcome of things. And I'm thinking like, damn, most of the world are like workers. We're just worker bees. Like we work, pay the rent, simple. But these jobs, they hold such a what is it? Hold a
Standard.
We're slaves down in the job. You spend more time at work sometimes than with your kids or with your family. Doing the full 40 or 45, 50.
Bro, tell me about it. I'm getting ready to go into an industry where I'm going to most likely be gone 2-3 weeks and home, if I'm lucky, 3-5 days. So I definitely get that. One thing though, for sure, in the industry I'm going into, the money is priceless. So I mean, you can't, with a GED and a high school diploma, mind you, I have a lot of I've got medical background, I've got cosmetology background, I've got nursing background, I've got business management. I've definitely got, school education behind me, but for a GED and a high school diploma, you just can't miss out on the money. You can't. It's stupid to say no to being in trucking. You get to travel at somebody's expense. You get to, see new things, and all you got to do is drive the load. One of the big things that I'm looking for with the companies that I'm applying for is I don't want to touch nothing. I just want to drive. So the companies that I've applied for are all no touch loads, so I don't have to load nothing. I don't have to unload nothing. But yeah, there's a lot of standards that a lot of employers that I've worked for in the past have had, and times are changing, but it's still very. I've been fortunate. I'll put it like that. I've been very fortunate, but there's still a lot of companies out there that are, we expect you to have your hair in appropriate color, and we expect you to dress a certain way, and facial hair like you mentioned, or tattoos and piercings. And I've been real fortunate. If anybody's ever looking for work at home jobs, I know some of the best companies out there to work from home for, and they don't judge you based on what you look like because they don't see you. So that's always a plus.
Right. Some of these old dinosaur fucking companies, man. I get it in certain, I guess, settings. I'm in the food and beverage hospitality bartending, so but the place I work at, they try to be upscale and look at us, and I'm like, look, motherfuckers are here. This is like turn and burn shit. Ain't nobody giving a damn. Ain't no, you're not coming there to worry if I have a beard or not. Shit like that.
And
You know what I
there's
mean?
plenty of people who have beards in professional industries, and as long as you're clean cut, your hair's not falling into the drinks. I think that's, the most important, the drinks and the food. Customer service is what should be the priority and the focus of the business, not how I look. How do I service customers? Do people want to come back and spend time with me and order from me because I know how to make the drinks right? Am I bringing you money? Keeping your customers happy.
Absolutely. That's all that matters. It's all that fucking matters. Shout out to Podbean. I just went live on Podbean. Podbean
Hello,
kicked me
Podbean.
out, and then so I had to relog back in. So we are live on Podbean. I'm soon to sign up for Twitch. I thought that was just for gaming and everything, but I'm late to the game, so I am going to be on Twitch here shortly. I think
Nice.
you know,
Better late than never.
hey, we're gonna pull it from all angles. We are gonna pull this shit from all angles, man. Um, so far, so this is 14, basically three and a half months, going into the fourth month just of lives. Man, I think it's pretty dope. And good looking to my 76 subscriber, Cassidy. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you, Cass. Oh, I gotta send the link to Wendy Lundy. She's having dinner with her parents in San Antonio, but she said when she gets home, she might tune in as well. And so that might be dope. I've been thinking over the course, when Ray calls in, we're gonna kind of talk about this, like, and I don't know, man. I'm not really stressing my necessarily the show. I feel like maybe a couple people are more worried than me. Like, hey, what's the direction? What's the thing? I say, hey, man, look, guys, at the end of the day, this is just action. The show's just action, right? I just was tired of talking about this and that. Like, that's why I'm even open to letting the people, the audience, guide the show. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go with the callers, or I'll promote so and so. I'll promote this. It's not necessarily, you know, even though I have to be creative and hold it down. But I don't know. I have this vision in my head since I've been doing this, and the way we've been gathering conversations, and it's like random as fuck, man. I like I like where it's headed. That's what I will say. Just in general, whatever it is.
It's
Um,
very natural. It's very free flowing.
yeah, And the guy, I'm not trying to be no big fucking this guy. You do all this stuff. Hey, that's whatever. But just the fact that I'm getting my creativity out, and then I'm feeding my ego because I'm sitting back. I get to listen to myself, edit myself, critique myself. I love watching myself. I do.
Mm.
I love listening to myself, and I don't know. That's just what it is. I'm not one of them shy guys. And I also cringe at myself at times too. I'm not just saying, oh, I love myself. Like I fucking cringe at there's been some moments on the show and some stuff that I've said, some faces that I've made, and I'm just like, oh God, dude, you're horrible. But it's cool because it helps me, just sitting there. I feel like my skin's getting even thicker, even than it already was, Excuse me.
Absolutely. And you're learning from your mistakes. And like I always tell my children and people that I know, it's not a mistake as long as you learn a lesson from it. So as long as you have a takeaway from it and you apply it to your next movement, then it's not a mistake.
No, this is not. And then for you to be like, you know, I don't know, quit your therapy or lessen your therapy and just,
Dude,
have
I haven't been in the last 2 months. It
that's dope.
still is.
We also got the water on deck. Drink responsibly. Oh, my sign is coming. It's in the fucking app, the Amazon. It'll be here. I should have a warning: drink responsibly sign next
Nice.
week or the next two. And I stopped at Ross. Ross didn't have a lick of clothes. I was gonna buy another shirt. This is just an old ass DI shirt I got from the DI, which is like the Goodwill or Savers to you people who don't have the DI. But
That's funny you mentioned that because all week I've been thinking, damn, every week that I come on the show, I'm in my pajamas. I'm showered, ready for bed, and in my PJ, not giving a fuck.
even look, but it's all good because you don't give a
you're
fuck.
you're dripped down and or no, you're dripped up and I'm dripped down.
Hey, I just gotta look good from the head up. You could just do the same, just throw on a blouse and then just like just be in your nighty tight whatever your pajamas.
Shit,
Um,
I got some cute pajamas, so I ain't even tripping.
that's dope. Yeah, I figure like you know how can I set myself apart? Not just you know look a shirt, but this is a pull away, a pull away out the closet uh shirt because Ross didn't have nothing, literally nothing, like no dress shirts for men. They had a couple of young men's and then women's, and that was it. No dress shirts
Oh
anymore.
man.
It was white or black, and I was feeling the white, a little bit, especially when I later on when I hit my mood lights, in the white
Right.
and it
See,
matched
I
me.
done got me some.
That's dope. Um, so what else? What else? What else? While we wait for everybody else to get, that's what I was thinking too, right? Let's play this scenario for a minute, right? Let's say because everything happens, every good thing dies, and all this stuff, and then say like, man, I'm tired of Harris drinking again, right? And so nobody calls, nobody watch, whatever. And could I sit here and hold down a show? I listen to like Star, I listen to Bill Burr, um, I listen to a lot of people, but those two in general, as far as like having a 3 hour show, it's hard to talk to yourself, rant to yourself, but then make it sound entertaining. Like Bill Burr is such a master at his craft. He's a comedian, but he sit there on this podcast. He does the voices. He'll like
Mm,
his rants make it like you forget that you're just listening to one person almost.
get sucked into the rant.
Yeah. So I want to kind of start like trying to get like that too. And then also I was listening to I don't know, there's a couple of new podcasts that I've been on. One of them Yuck Mouth was on.
Nice.
It was some like starter up podcast, and I was just listening. Are you familiar with this dude Charleston White at all?
Heard of him, but not too familiar.
He just stirred up shit. I fuck with him, man. He's an instigator like a motherfucker, but he's really he be dropping some knowledge. But he was on another podcast, and it's called I don't even something. They had about 275 subscribers, but they got him on there, man, and their premise was like the theme. It's something eats, but a lot of people are doing this cooking thing, man. Cooking is like popping off lately. Cooking vlogs. I guess this last week, China Mac and AD from No Jumper got into some fight over a fucking who stole whose cooking idea. I don't know what's going on.
There's a lot of cooking shows out right now. Like I love the Food Network, but I watch a lot of the Vice channel also, and they've actually been tapping in with some good shows. You know, cannabis culture, and just culture in general, traveling around the world and mainstreaming, things that you don't see every day.
The only thing I fucking hate TV and shows like that in general. But my son was scrolling through Netflix, and there was something, that cake show that
Okay.
they make. I forget the name of it. It's pretty fucking cool for like a corny ass game show, and for my dumb cynical ass not liking dumb shit like that. I sat there and was like, it's pretty fucking interesting. They take like an object, and you have to, and it's like a purse, and they roll out 5 purses, and one of them's a cake. Like they all look the same. These cakes are so fucking real and immaculate, man. Yeah, I mean, from bowling ball purse to like, I mean, literally, like there'll be like 5 bottles, and
Yeah.
this will be a cake, and then you got to guess, and then they go do this whole thing.
Huh. I'd watch that.
They rolled out like food, like cheeseburger and fries, but the shit that looked the realest is a cake.
It's the cake, yeah.
Oh man, that was like, I don't know. I kind of I was like, that's just ill. That's kind of ill.
That is hella dope though.
No, but I hate the way the guy hosting it. He's like, he's just this like, doing these like just short nerdy cut jokes, and like, just I want to get me a hosting job like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like something. That's what like Nick Cannon was pretty cool at the Wildin' Out shit, because it's like it's it's not this even he does his little thing, but it's not a thing. It's
right.
got more flavor on it, and so it's like that's Nick Cannon.
Got its own spin to it.
Yeah, like all the brothers do, man. Even Steve Harvey and shit, man. All the it's just these like it's again. All right, yeah, and we're back here live on the Harris's Drinkin' Again Network. Yeah, Thursday Night Rants. We're coming to you live from Ogden, Utah, and Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Wow, last week fireworks in the studio. Could you believe it? Coming up next, oh my God, Johnny Depp on trial. Wow, top of the hour. When we return, like, that's just trash.
A lot of characterization to it.
That's straight trash, though. Yeah, straight trash. And I'm gonna fucking fix my intro buttons. Anyway. But yeah, how's everybody doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Harris Drinking Again, like totally, bros.
Totally, bros.
Totally, bros. Let me ask you, Las Vegas, it's April. You guys are in the 90s? Nice.
Today was 83.
Okay, is it kind of like foggy, like over here, like just kind of doing that April thing? Or?
It's windy. The winds have been in the 30s and 20s, and so it feels a lot cooler than it actually is. I'm thankful because my last 2 weeks of class, I'm gonna be in the field and out on trucks in the heat. So I'm like, stay where you're at. Don't get too hot. I hate Vegas heat, man. It's just not for me.
The Vegas, yeah. No, it gets rough out there. I see you, Ray. bring you up on here in a minute. The third resident of the Harris is second, third, whatever. We're not fighting for positions over here, guys. It's all team unity.
Teamwork.
So I'm gonna bring him on. There was one thing. Okay, I got to get this off my head and everything. And trust me, guys, this is 014. I don't plan on taking the fucking Thursday off. We're gonna get to 052, right? That's a full year. Like, watch this. We're gonna get better and doper. But I have to do this real quick. I had 2 shout outs I was gonna give. And I still remember her name, Lisa Sinise. Your business card's down in the car. It's a whole story. I was washing my car. It's tucked in the side. I remembered your name. I even stalked you, looked you up on Instagram. She works for First Brand. I don't know your company, but long story short, Fair Lafette Champagne. Look them up. I don't know how to spell it. That's why I'm not doing. That's not the official shout out. The other shout out is Zalika Dawson. I don't know. Did I already do her?
Last week, yeah.
You did her? Okay.
And I hit her up too, but no reply.
No reply. Okay.
Wah, wah.
On her, fancy diva-ness as well. But Siempre Tequila, I reached back out to her as well. No reply this week. These liquor girls are very busy, and Lisa, she's dope as fuck. And maybe she's gonna come on the show and talk about and promote her liquor, free of charge, free promotion. What company isn't gonna want you to just come on for 10 minutes? But she's like a real professional. You know what I'm saying? She has, she's real professional, travels, does conventions, promotes. And we had a good conversation. So, but I need to get a fucking sponsor, man. I'm closing in on the 100 subs. I found out that YouTube, once you have 100 subscribers, you automatically unlock features. Like, you unlock features within the YouTube studio, and so that's dope. Yeah. And then when you get 500, you get another thing, and then when you get monetized, it's like you become like a real wow, But as soon as 24 more subs, hopefully we get a little 4 more tonight. Totally organic, but yeah, and then it is what it is. But other than that, that's what's up, huh? What do you think?
I'm digging it. All right. Made a lot of progress since I started coming on the show with you, so it's definitely, I've seen the numbers jumping up every week. They're up, so to be doing it organically and with minimal advertising or marketing, you definitely making the right path, the right direction.
Yeah, just completely posting it. That's what's cool is like once I get a little extra income, if I could put $250 for a marketing budget or a marketing plan and reach X amount of followers and this stuff, and like that should be dope. You know what I mean?
That's absolutely possible too.
Yeah. I know Star does, some stuff like that. He's already shot him, not shot him, but you make a donation, he'll say your channel and he'll put the banner, the whole 9. I just guys like that, I don't even want to hit him up unless I got it like that. I'm trying to waste nobody's time because I know how frustrating that would be. But I send him a little 15, 25, and whatever it is, 10, and boom. But it's going, man. It's fucking dope, and I'm glad everybody's here in the beginning. And I had this dream too. I'm gonna bring you on in 60 seconds. Yep. Oh, producer. Oh, okay. 68 seconds. Okay. Had this vision of man, we're gonna discover artists on this channel. One of these artists that were ciphering last week. Oh, I'm gonna post a nigga clip too. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. But then Mikey hit me up too. He's like, "You were in your feeling all this shit." Then he took. I'm like, "What the fuck am I with my fucking feelings?" I said I was. I'm just saying, bro. That's how I knew I'm getting old. because I'm watching just a show, right? Different shows, and I notice how many times they say the fucking F word. You know, now I get it. We're drinking, it's late night, but if I'm making art, especially whether it's an R-rated movie, yeah, the kids, it's inevitable. You don't have to say the F word 14 times in a 60-second scene either. I just pick up on like shit like that. I'm like, damn. Anyway, that was my rant, but I think
The
we're gonna.
point of artistry is to be diverse and to be able to utilize um, things that are unique and cultural and diverse even, but things like the word fuck and nigga, like that's just played out. Like even within, I'm biracial, so within my other half of my race, it's like, is that the only word you know sometimes? Like,
Yeah. Well, no, even okay. My son watches these YouTubers, and these YouTubers, every other word, dude, dude. But wait, dude, oh my god, and it's like they cut. Dude, what about you? Dude, I don't know. Dude, to the van. Dude, that was awesome. Dude. I'm sitting there like fucking wanting to blow my goddamn bro. I'm like, turn this shit down. Turn it down. Dude.
Dude, where's my car?
The worst one is the I don't even know what the worst one is. This white. I was watching these white kids the other day. Dude. This is the black kid, the goo goo gaga some black kid family. There's all these families. There's a goddamn Arab family that's a YouTube. There's white families, Mexican families. There's a Filipino, the fucking Ryan that started the whole shit. Now you got African fucking families and like these YouTube rich families. This shit's actually disgusting, and I think it's borderline pedophilia. That's a whole nother story. The way that I don't know. I pick up on shit like that, dude. Some of these YouTubers be showing the same shit that the fucking creep from Nick. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little suspect.
That's why I don't even really have to post my kid, nothing like that. But that's a rant. That was a dope rant. I love it. Anyway, Ray, come on. Let's bring Ray up in here. We're getting into these rants. Stepping next to the stage, the brethren Ray, host of the Talk Teach Truth, coming live from Hawaii.
808.
Oh man, that's amazing. Can I chime in a little bit on that? Using the F word too much, because last week when we had a show, that kid that can flow, and he said the N word way too many times, and then you said something, and he kind of got a little defensive, and you weren't trying to degrade the guy or anything. What it is that what just said, what's great poetry?
Yeah.
Great poetry is having the most minimal amount of words that makes it so complex.
Yeah.
But you understand it. That's poetry.
Can you turn the TV down in the back?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm watching the game here.
Or mute. Because, yeah. I think I can get a fucking claim playing shit in the background. It's weird. YouTube be tripping.
Yeah, there you go right there. Yeah. So, just like you said, art, what makes it artistic is that putting so small, being a minimalist with such a amazing complexity that you understand it. That's freaking art, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, it trips me out. Like when you have these heads, or you would think these budgets, these big shows, big productions, and it's like, directed by whoever, Tarantino, or whatever, just and it's like you hear some things, or dude, and it's like, I don't know. I'd be sitting back just listening, like, dude, do you really want to, like, I don't know, just or
like
the lie.
I learned in communications class, that's the one word that you have to strike the fuck out your vocabulary.
I noticed when I start drinking and stuff, like the like and the ums, I say a little too many ums and likes.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does. Well, what's amazing though is that ever since we've been doing this show, I noticed everyone's rhetoric ooh, I love that word, has gotten 10 times better. I mean, we are like, wow, this is such an improvement, and it's amazing, that we get our point across clearly without saying all the noise jargons like the N word, like,
Mhm.
we can
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I noticed even facial expression is make a, it.
That's my big one. I be looking at myself and I see myself and I'm like, ooh,
No,
wait, hold on,
actually,
let me
just
fix
I tell
myself.
you what, man, girl, I need you to put a better lighting where you at, girl. You got to see your face a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, you got to get one of them round things. Yeah, man. That's like, yeah. I want to bring this up, Dakota. I know we don't want to talk much about it, but I just gotta say that this show has been ramping up. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. No, definitely. The traction that we've been getting, the every week. I mean, for the people watching, the analytics it's ramping up, but it's just ramping up. I feel it. It's people are now asking me about it. Like at work, like, hey, what's the topic this Thursday? Well, it's starting to become a thing. Even my mom's like, just people know, like, don't fucking call this number between after 9 on Thursdays. So
Right,
any
right,
type of
right,
shit.
right, right,
I'm
right,
sure lighting back there, but yeah, no, it's yeah, man, and you guys, it's all possible for you guys and the people that are tapping in, man. I was telling Justina, like, say like, all good things, kind of, but I'm ready for that. I'm already ready to spin off. I have a whole thing, and thing, and I'm seeing how these other YouTubers move, and like they start a channel, and then they'll kind of like get the traction over here, and then boom, hit you with this one, and then like put that one on the back burner. So they're always like fresh, though, always staying fresh. When people's tired of Harris drinking again, and well, then I go into other beverages, or that's when I really hit them with this, or then okay, let's take this traction, and then let's go into this, you know, pocket, whatever it is, man. You know,
right, right. I think what makes it interesting is the fact of that other people get to talk where you just listen. I'm like, a lot of times I'm just mesmerized with the people that's
Right.
opened up in this show, and you're just like, man, I just want to listen, and then I become kind of like not even conscious that I'm actually, this is actually being recorded and whatnot. So uh but I'm just so mesmerized and focused on whatever it is that they're saying at that time, and I'm like, wow. And then later on the week after the show, I kind of process everything in my head, and it's like, wow, this is yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one that will bring people together. You know. Okay, so I watched this show, and there's this. I like to I just like to be in the know. And I was watching this show, and a lot of people saying that, oh, America, this and that. A lot of I have a cousin who's like just pro China. I'm like, motherfucker, man, China, all right, you ain't gonna have no freedom over there. Oh, this and that, because he's looking at it from the outside, the way China looks like. Of course, you have a billion people, you steal technology, you do that, and then the way your stuff is gonna look good. It's like having a nice car on the outside, but your motor is shit on the inside. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's that's to me what that's China. That's made in China. It only looks good for the glam, but when it gets down to the work, the motherfucker breaks down. That's what I because and it has nothing to
After
do
you
with
use
the
it a couple times, it starts to degrade.
yeah, it starts to degrade and everything, and that's a huge waste. You know what I mean? Because what do we do, especially as American, when something's broken, we throw it away, right? Thinking it's just gonna disappear somewhere in the oblivion, but that shit comes
Sad
back,
truth.
so like good quality stuff, and I was kind of listening to this uh economics professor, um and I can't remember his name right now. And he says, no, America, the fact that we have both oceans on each side, and we have just we are just where we are geologically, we are set to be able to survive on our own. and and then he was talking about the mentality of communism, and he goes, the difference between the mentality of communism is that, they can't once they do something, it's hard for them to revert back because it's a controlling thing. Where ours is a democracy, you and I can say, I hate you because you stink, I hate you because you're this. That's You can fix that shit, but theirs you can't fix at all because it's already stuck in the way they are, and the way their government is controlled is that way. American government is a system of change, of things can change. All we need to do is just be able to like communicate with each other. That's basically what it is. It's the ability to communicate. And this show right here that you have, Dakota, I just gotta tell you this, that you have a very, I think, the most powerful medium today. I- In the middle of all the podcast plethora that's going on today, this is the new media. But the beautiful thing about it is that where this is going is that no matter how many people are jumping in and having their own podcasts, eventually all the right stuff is going to be told by majority. And I believe that we're there. I think our values and our principles and everything that we've been discussing in this show, you know, more people jump on that same idea or that same belief. Man, I think, I have a really good hope, and I just want to share. I've been wanting to say that for this show, and I'm just really seeing the potential, especially after looking at the numbers of where we are. So shout out to those who are subscribing to this show. Harris is drinking again. Shout out to you, Dakota, for hanging in there and putting all the work. Shout out to you, just just being just you know. So, anyways, I'm done.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. No, thank you, man. Thank you for giving me my flowers while I'm here because we don't know how long we're gonna be here because life is so precious. And
Facts.
but no. Speaking of work though, okay, this week though it was kind of tough. I only got what I just uploaded right now before we went live, guys. Go check it out. Hide a podcast clip from 012. So after tonight, I will start working on 13, and by next week, man, we're gonna be caught up. But I just threw out something, not threw it out. I still put my work into it. It's dope. Go check it out. But yeah, I just didn't have a lot of time to get stuff edited this week. With just fucking kids starting baseball now and
Hey, I tell you what, man,
extra shit. But you know,
it's your work ethic, brother. I know it,
Absolutely.
it sounds a lot and your time is really pressed, but man, you put the time in, man. You put the time in to put these clips. You know why? I because because there's nothing like when you're doing something you truly enjoy.
At all.
Yeah, it's like
It's not work if you love doing it.
yeah.
That's
It's
why I'm
work,
so
but it's not
excited to
work.
go into this new career path because it's like I love driving and I've
Hmm.
never been able to travel. So make money, travel, and drive. Like driving is therapeutic. Put on my music and I listen to everything from that rah 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 to R&B, jazz, you name it. I'll listen to it, and it's
Could
definitely
you could you like have a podcast while you're on the road? Because
so. There are a lot of truckers that I follow, and
hmm
there's very few female trucker podcasts out there. There's a few, but there's only one that I really have found that I like. But they're all pretty much the same. So I have an idea that I've been pondering, and if you're on my Facebook page, which I do put some things publicly, but a lot of my Pinky and the Brain ideas I put to friends only. And if you're a friend on my Facebook page, it's because I know you personally.
hmm
Um, So there's an idea that I threw out there the other day, and I'm definitely, once I get out of training, I'm going to tap on it. So when have you ever seen a twerking trucker?
Okay. Okay. Hey, let's get back into that, guys. Step into the stage now. I got a little gym here now. Anthony Miranda, tattoo artist from Tucson, Arizona.
Yes.
To tap in. This is going to be exciting, man. The first tattoo artist live and direct on the Harrison's Drinking Again podcast.
Yes.
There you go, my brother. Anthony Miranda, sir. How you doing? You hear
I'm a
us?
little
up,
nervous
Anthony?
right now. At the same time, excited. I have
Hey.
a somewhat of an interview here in Anaheim. I'm a tattoo artist from Tucson, Arizona. So
Oh, man.
I traveled way out here to get my name out. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm getting in the car and getting ready to
So
head
you-
over to the shop.
Wow, you're heading over.
Congratulations.
You're heading over right now to do a tattoo interview.
Yeah, it's so it's this really reputable shop named Tattoo Land, and the founder of it is his name is Good Time Charlie. And if you guys ever watch Tattoo Nation, it shows a lot of history about black and gray tattooers and how the industry molded into what it is now due to our founding fathers such as like Charlie and Negretti, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's what I'm currently up to right now. I'm just getting in the car, about to pull up Google Maps.
All right, dope.
Awesome. You got this, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I
How
got
long
you.
have you been tattooing, Anthony? How long have you been tattooing, and how did you get started?
So professionally since 2019.
Nice.
I started pursuing this when I was late 18, but when I was about 20, 21, I was having my first daughter, or my first child, I should say. And then, I had to put away the machines for a little bit in order to make a living for my family. But yeah,
Wow.
it goes
Wow.
deeper, but, I don't have all the time to go into like full details,
Hey,
Sure.
man. Hey, but I would like to go into further details, man. Like I said, this initial introduction, and then if I could, do a legit interview with you, that would be amazing, man.
So
More work.
as much as I'd love to, right now I am currently on my way. I just wanted to show you love. You've been showing me nonstop love, and I needed to drop in to show you that I'm not one to play the games or play with your time.
Fugazi. Hey, Anthony Miranda is not Fugazi, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right. So, if we could set something up in the near future to where I could actually be in a sit-down interview, I'd love to do that, man.
Well, that'd be dope, man. I do the sit downs through Zoom, so I really take my time on the back end, on the editing, and then I could highlight your work, like while you're talking, say like really get into it, bro. That'd be dope.
I'd really love to. Now, before I take off, I did hear twerking trucker. That sounded pretty interesting.
Thank you.
Did I hear that right?
Yes, you heard that right.
All right. Well, much love and all respect. I want to wish every single one of you the best. And just keep on going, keep on pushing, keep on showing each other love. It's the only way we're gonna make it out together. So thank you, Harry, for this opportunity, brother.
Hey, absolutely, man. Thank you, brother. And
Thank you, Anthony.
I'm glad we could come together. And on the further note, though, this is my brother Ray. I was telling you, he does his podcast more on the Christian tip as well. So you have an outlet in this man to engage on that note. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, I'd love to go into that too and learn some stuff because Harry knows a little bit about where I'm moving and what I've been sacrificing in order to move in the right direction. But I'm all for it. So at the moment, I am gonna have to dismiss myself. But again, much love to all of you. Seriously,
Much love. All right, man.
Look
Good
forward
luck
to
to you.
hearing from you.
All right.
Well, good luck, man.
All right.
Cheers, man.
Peace out.
Laters. Much love.
Cheers.
Much love. Amazing, amazing. That's
Man,
great.
man. So yeah, shout out to him, bro.
Yeah,
Anthony Miranda. Anthony Miranda tattoos on IG. Yeah, just type in
yep.
Anthony Miranda.
Calling you from California.
Just a brother trying to make it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Southern California, Anaheim. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's just
It's
trying,
amazing, man. All the artists of the world.
bro. Man, clap that up. Hold on, motherfucking. Harry's drinking again. Damn. First tattoo artist right there. That's a clip.
Nice.
That's a clip.
Man, I wanted, man, if he had some time, man, I want to see some of his sketches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, like, wow, man.
Well, I mean, I could probably screen share right now and do his.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean,
But, you know,
no,
we'll-
seriously, man.
on.
Like, yeah, all the artists out there, man. We're collecting. Every one of you artists out there, please, man.
Yo, yeah, it was like, and that's the beautiful about it, man. Harris is drinking, Harris is smoking, Harris is eating. I have a young lady. Potentially, we're gonna do a cooking video. She's a chef here in the local area,
Really?
and she's has her own brand, Two Keys. Shit's
Two
pretty
keys.
dope. Shit's pretty dope,
Mm.
man. I want to get her on here, talk about some cooking. Some brand ambassadors like Zalika and Lisa, some professional people that come on here and talk about their.
You know what? Other than alcohol, man, we gotta like represent head shops too.
Well, yeah, we do. I'm limited to what I can do because of where I'm at, but I'm not doing that. I'm smoking tobacco, so
Well, I'm smoking herb.
yeah, me too.
My new career does not promote the ability to smoke.
That
So unfortunately,
sucks.
I vapes now.
That sucks, man. I mean,
Uh,
I think I'm a better driver, Stone.
This
You
is just CBD. It's
Fact. But you know what? I bet you my paycheck about to be bigger than yours.
Oh, that's for sure. And plus, you get to see spots that most of us don't see, like the back roads that most Americans don't see. You know what I mean? Truckers like, gosh, it's like Amtrak. Like you see spots of this country that is like, what the fuck? This is so beautiful. I can't believe I live here.
Straight up. And my biggest thing with all the jobs that I've applied for is can my dogs come with me? And I've
Oh
been
yeah.
successful. And a lot of them have rider policies, so I can take my
Mhm.
kids on the road with me. I can only take them one at a time.
Mhm.
But as long as they're over the age of 10, 12, most companies,
Yeah. Yeah.
for $25 out your check a month, I'm
Yeah.
bringing
Yeah.
home
Yeah.
top dollars. You could take that 25 and I get to have my
Right.
dogs and rotate my kids. So
Right. That's great. That's
my son
great.
actually got RPC from school. Boy, he ain't as bad as I was when I was a kid, so I'm lucky.
What was that?
But
RPC or ROTC? What did you say? I'm sorry.
RPC. So he got suspended for a little
Okay.
over a week.
Okay.
Got caught doing the freaky deaky at school. And 17-year-old boy with hormones.
Put
What do
that
you
thing away.
expect, right? Right. It
Yeah.
was the girl who was the aggressor. So I had to fill
Sure.
him in and let him know that the word
Mm-hmm.
no means the same for men as it does with women.
Well,
But
I mean,
he's
you're in high
actually
school. That's what you do.
he's actually
You
been
know.
since he's been out of school. He's been at school with me. So he's
Uh-huh.
picking up on the career path that I'm picking up on, and he's biting the hook. So it's exciting.
That's nice. That's good. That's really good. Yep. Uh yeah. That's great, man. I'm so happy for you.
Thank
How much more do you have left?
Uh, After this week, I'll have 2 more weeks,
Oh, okay.
and I have a job
Wow.
lined up like the Monday after I get out of school. Paid
That's great.
orientation. They'll
Wow.
fly me out. If I go, one of the companies is the
Mhm.
training is in Chattanooga, Tennessee, for
Mhm.
3 weeks. and
Mm-hmm.
I'll be put on the road instantly, be making money instantly from day one. They
Mm-hmm.
pay for your travel, hotel, food, you name it. The
Mm-hmm.
other one that I just applied for today and got accepted for is in Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado.
The only thing that sets them
Wow.
apart is
So
one
which what route would you want to drive in? What
Because my
states or
kids
what?
are still, I've got a custody agreement, so I don't want to miss out on time with them, of course. And if something should ever happen, I want to be close to home. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sticking to the Western 11 region, which would be
Mm.
the 11 states in the Western
On the
region of
west,
the
that's
U.S. Hmm.
Washington, Montana, Idaho, Colorado,
Yep.
Oregon, California,
Arizona, California, New
Arizona,
Mexico,
mhm,
Utah.
Utah.
Um,
Anything west of the Mississippi, is that what you're saying?
um,
Which is, I
Not
think, the
not
cutoff.
going
No.
to Texas is too far for right now, but I plan on
Yeah.
I want to go over the road eventually. But I have two high schoolers, so I want to be able to,
What's the farthest? As
drop
far
a
as New
load and
Mexico? New
huh?
Mexico. You'll go as far as New Mexico.
Yeah, for right now, like my
Okay.
first
Yeah.
year, I just want to be able to get the experience because once I get a year of experience, my
Right.
opportunities to
Mhm.
be able to work locally will open up. And
Right.
it's going to be hard to be away. I'm used to having my kids for the last month. I've had them almost every day for the last freaking month,
Mm. Mm.
other than a couple of days. So,
Right.
to be away and miss a weekend with them, that's
Right.
big for me. Like, I'm very close to my kids. They are my everything.
Right.
So it's hard. They're my best friends. Like my son and daughter, they talk to me about things that most parents wish their kids would talk to them about.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's how I'm gonna be with my son, man. We just talk about every fucking thing. Talk to him
everything.
like a little man already. Since he
Yep,
was born.
You know what I
absolutely.
love talking to my kids about, man. By the way, today is my wife and I 26-year anniversary.
Hold
Congratulations.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Where's my boo button? Shit, I wasn't fast enough on
Boo.
that. God damn it.
27,
Oh,
27 years. No, 27. No, April 27th when we got married. 26 years. Damn. Yeah. No, man.
Salty ass
You know
game.
what the thing is, I gotta tell you, man. Shout out to my wife Angela, man. My wife, man. You know what? The thing is, I think I know the meaning of soulmate, and it's not as fluffy as you want it to. A soulmate is your motherfucker that got your back no matter what.
Through
You
thick
ain't
and
gotta like
thin.
each other all the time. No, in fact, it's better that way because you keep everything in check. It's a different kind of love. You know what I'm saying? It's like I love you, but I also fucking hate you, but I love you. But if somebody try to go, I got your back.
Straight up.
That's it. And my kids right now at their ages, like my oldest is turning what 25, then 20. How old are you now? Dylan? 22, 20, and then my daughter is like 20, turning 21 or something like that. Uh, they're gonna be who they're gonna be, and I'm just glad that they're good people, smart too, in their own way, in their own right. And what I realize is that it's at this age when you go, you know what? Yeah, as parents, we always feel like, man, I could have done something better. But no, man, what you're doing right now, the fact that your kids are there, man, I tell you what, it goes a long way. That goes a long way. So no, like shout out to you, Dakota, what you're doing, Jakari, and you too, just what you're doing to your kids and all that stuff, and just anybody that's listening to the show right now that is holding it down. It's like Yeah, and I'm witnessing that. I'm going. You know what? As long as they're gonna fuck up. Everybody does. But as long as they take that step and they learn from it, it'd be all right, man. So I was like, yeah,
I'm ready.
yes.
I'm ready for the fuck up though. Like I'm one thing I didn't have was just
Mm-hmm.
simply that man. I end up being a boy to a man. You know, every boy needs his pretty much during that puberty phase, bro. Like you need that man, bro. Like I could
When
be
I met you though, when I met you, you were like 17, 18, I think, right? 17, 18.
18, yeah, 18,
So
19.
you were becoming into a man.
Yeah, young man.
And it's crazy because
I'm still not in my final phase of manhood, bro.
yeah,
I
but
feel
but
like I'm
but
like
the time I met you, it's funny, I met young men like Scoob, Jonah, John was the oldest, Don Beanie,
yeah,
uh yeah, four you guys.
yeah,
Dallas, no Dallas,
yeah,
and Dallas was the
um,
old. You're the youngest one,
yeah, yeah.
and I look back now and I go, who really messed up out of all the four or five people? I don't. Nobody did. Nobody went to jail. Nobody killed nobody. No one you know, like everyone became a dad or something. A
Yeah,
dad,
yeah.
and you all became like good men, like straight up. You know what I mean? So for me seeing that, and at the same time, well, you guys already grown. My kids were younger.
Mm,
Seeing you guys come around the house, my kids, oh my man, they know we all smoke weed.
yeah,
So the positive thing about that is this: you know what? We raised our kids to be open to a lot of things because we knew that later on, the more you constrain them, the more they're gonna rebel.
mm,
So
Absolutely.
I just tell them, look, man, you do this, just understand when you fuck up, you know how to pick it up, And so, I'm kind of glad that all of them are like that. They all got good. They all got their own talent. You know,
yeah,
so and I see that when you guys, who you guys are, you guys going to do the same thing to your kids, man. You and like you said, you and Jakarta have good conversation. Yeah.
Well, it's letting them know, like, just dialogue, bro.
It's an open door policy.
Yeah, my stepmom played a big part. Like I told her the other day, because like just things that she would do, just the way she was. Like I thanked her the other day just because I was sitting there and I was looking at my kid eating and shit, and just had one of those dad like parent things, and I was just like, and but like yeah, talking with him, sitting with him. You know, we're losing. I don't know. I don't know if a lot of families do this in America no more, man.
Mm.
But you know, when my son is with me, man, and even when we were together and stuff and everything, we the whole eating dinner, man, together, that whole
Yeah.
Oh, that's
because
special.
motherfuckers working. Some people works the dad works swings and the mom works days. That's dysfunction, bro. Like I'm sorry, but if you're in a relationship right now where you work days and your partner works swings, you can say all that. Oh, it's we don't really see each other, man. That's dysfunction, bro. Especially if you have little kids.
Hey, we've been to where one we're graveyard, the other one day shift, to where we didn't even see each other.
Yeah, and you're just doing it to chase the bag, be in the right.
Just yeah,
Can you
and
turn
then
in the back just a little again?
oh,
Just
you
a,
know what? Actually,
just a little,
yeah, the TV's on. That's why. Hold on a
or
second.
just a little bit.
Yeah,
But but
yeah.
man, but that's like dysfunction, man. Like and I noticed that like when I was growing up, like
Mm-hmm.
my mom, and she always like tried to make like a good like at least a good impression, or a good take time to eat
Right,
like that. You know what I mean?
right.
No
You
matter
know, I
what
want
we
to.
do, when it comes down to mealtime, we always eat together and then do whatever you want to do. But when we eat, we
Time to talk.
together.
There's
Absolutely.
something special about that. There's something special about like praying before you eat too. And it's not about pushing. You know, just be thankful. Like, man, I'm able to eat today.
Absolutely. Because there have been days that I haven't.
Yeah, you know, there's some days when you like you just eat just because you have to.
Yeah.
You know, not because you just want to. You just, there are days like that. And there are days where you have so much nothing at all. But you know what's crazy is that what we think is bad, just oh my gosh, because we look at oh my gosh, poverty. Oh, and I learned this a
It's
while
not. It's
back.
humbling.
Yeah, well, I learned that there's three major fears in life: the fear of success. Now you fear succeeding because you just don't know how you're gonna be when you become successful.
Mhm.
The fear of failure. You fail. You don't want to feel like a failure. So you do anything to look like you're successful. And then the fear of poverty. Sleeping on the somewhere, homeless or whatever.
Been there.
And but I look at it right, and uh, I've been exposed to where you have actually homeless people just living like sleeping on the streets, and you look at them, and it's not like because a lot of them really suffer from mental illness,
Mhm.
and to them the
Yeah.
reason why they choose to live like that is because to other people they're so toxic to other people, and they don't want to be, but they are because they have that, I don't know, whatever it is that they may have. And that's what I notice, and I notice a lot of them, they hold this grudge, this anger, this you did this to me, like a victim, you
It's a
know
resentment.
and the resentment, and they can't get over that. And I say they because I've heard enough from several people living at the shop, where I basically heard it almost every other day, if not every night. These homeless people that are like, they would scream at the top of their lungs in the middle of the night where no one's awake, and they're just gonna like let out. They're gonna just belt out the stuff, everything that hurts them, they hate. Why? I heard it all. And
Yeah.
then after a while I kind of go, wait a minute, there's a pattern here, because what they're saying, and I'm looking at their life, okay, and I'm going, you know what, I can't say that their life was worse than mine, you know because what is worse, you know what I
Right.
mean? What is worse?
Everybody's got their own definition of what worse
Everyone's
is.
got yeah,
What's hard for me may not be hard for you, and what's hard for you
yeah,
may not be
yeah,
hard for me.
yeah, the threshold of pain, your threshold of personal pain in your life, and I realized that this world is really all just trying to kill us slowly. But what's going to kill us is not so much, it's them allowing us to kill us. But for you, no, I want to live because I want to make a difference.
Right. Absolutely. I hate to do this to you guys, but my early morning is calling, and I made sure to keep my word on 30 minutes to an hour, but
Okay.
I
I
get
need
started early.
I need I need this. I need this because like I said, just hey, when it's time, it's time. All right, show's over next week, motherfucker. 015.
No.
No, but that's dope. Don't even trip, girl. You're the shit. Um, I'm seeing if SA Habit's going to tap in. If not, I gotta take his name out the title because that's going to be false advertising for the listeners. But thank you for tapping in. She does have Justina has a couple things going on. She did ask, can you make the show earlier and this and that. I mean, it would be beneficial for my sake too. But Harris is drinking again, guys. We're fucking around because I switched my shift. Ray, I don't know if you heard, but see, I ain't got to work in the morning like that. So I'm getting ready to do When are they gonna cut me off? Is it still 4? I think I can go 6 hours.
6 hours?
I'm ready to do a 5-hour live though tonight.
5 hours? So you say. So
Oh.
you say.
Already
Yeah,
there.
you know what? How come I'm not hearing nothing in the background? How come? Like, what's up? Is that Harris is drinking again? You know, and then that's why just want to leave.
Harry's
I get
drinking?
it.
Not
You
at
go
all.
lower,
Not
girl.
at
No, you
all.
ain't gonna. You
No.
know, this is okay. You know, okay. So
On a good night of sleep, I be fighting to keep my ass in my chair at class. So
I'm giving you
if
a
I
hard
don't
time,
get
man.
the good
No,
sleep,
you
I'm
are right.
definitely not going to class, and I can't miss it.
No.
So
You don't want to do that.
No, go ahead.
Me, I know you. You
Oh.
ride or die,
I'm
but you know what?
federally regulated to be there, guys. So I federally have to have my hours.
Oh yeah, no,
No,
you got to have those.
Thank you for
Yes.
your consistency.
I just thank you for you.
Thank you for you, but both of you. But thank you for your consistency. Other people are all this stuff and then hit and miss. You guys are holding it down. So thank you.
That's
Just
one thing I will always do.
get some good rest and sleep tight and make sure the panties
No, we ain't got none of them.
tight or I mean the bed bugs bite, whatever that saying is.
No, we ain't got none of them. If we
None
do,
of
we
them?
moving
Okay.
and throwing everything the fuck away.
There you go. There you go. Well, you look all comfortable and everything. You're ready to get some night. So,
All right.
all right.
Thank you for being a
Thank
pretty
you so
face.
much.
Now the rest of the world gonna look at me and Ray ugly mug. But all right.
It's all right. We're gonna make it happen.
All right.
Mm.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for some oh shit. I guess it's time for some boys' night because Philip Countryman just tapped in.
Oh yeah.
How you gonna tap in right as I'm leaving?
Goodbye, Justina. Have a good night, just.
Have a
Solid
good night,
FU.
just. Okay. Get your 10 hours sleep, girl. Okay.
Bill, I was looking forward to your conversation, and you gonna come in right as I'm leaving. I even left my hair down to
damn.
show that there's hair under that bonnet.
What's up, though?
Priceless.
Man, okay. Man, he
Good
just
night.
got to make it up next time. All right. Good night, just.
Bye, guys.
Bye now. Good night.
Next week. The first lady. The first lady of the Harris is Drinking Again podcast. Oh, Chino boy up in this bitch. Hold on.
Chino boy.
Episode 014. Gang. Chino, how was Florida, big dog? You want to call in, Chino? I'll send you the link, bro. You want to get back up on the screen, bro? Hey, we had a cipher last week, bro.
Yes.
I'm saying bro every 4 minutes, bro. Hey, bro. Nah. What up, Chino? What up, Phil? I don't know if y'all just tuned in, but and shout out to my boy Roberto at work. Oh, and Jody, shout out to Jody. She said I didn't fucking shout her out, so I'm gonna clip the first shout out that I did for her. I'm gonna clip this. I shout out everybody at my work, bro. Thank you. But what up, guys? We're up in here. We were talking about the really nothing, man. I don't give a fuck about topics. I mean, does that sound horrible as a content? I don't know. I just throughout my week, I'm just thinking of, and I don't want to be one of those super trendy guys. This isn't a gossip fucking site. You know what I'm saying? So I was at work.
Speaking of topic.
Let's go. Hot topic. When's the last time you've been in there?
Not hot topic, but the topic. The topic of the week.
Let's go.
Another demasculating of a man. Got to put in public court. That's why he wanted to put in public court. Because, once again, his truth was proven. What am I talking about? The Johnny Depp.
It's all good, big dog. Yep. Well, I mean, if you want to get into it, I don't know. I really don't follow none of that shit. I listened to I was so bored scrolling through YouTube. I did listen to about a minute. It was.
I listened to it because of the whole segment we did on Weak Men. I mean, that got me thinking, bro.
I
Like
don't
when
even
we
know
had
what
that conversation, I'm going, now I look at things a little different. Like I'm going, yeah, what the fuck, man? What's
Oh,
going on?
yeah.
And it all started from this show, and when we did the 2 segments of Week Men, what it was.
And Phil, if you want to call, bro, Philip, if you want the link, I'll send you the link. This is like a freestyle show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I like a freestyle,
He's just talking
freestylero.
shit.
Chingo Bling, the #1 freestylero. But
Yes.
kind of like a freestyle. I don't know. SA Happy hit me up earlier. Maybe wanted to tap in. Doesn't look like it. Or maybe he's on the late night.
Can we play some SA Habit on the show?
I want to play some fucking music, bro. I swear to God.
Let's do it. I mean,
Bro.
what the man? I thought, man.
Nah, the fucked up part is I want to play a lot of shit, bro. But the claims, man. I ain't fucking around with the claims, guys. I'm actually playing by the rules, man. Because I want to.
So what's by the rules? What kind of songs can you play without getting the claims, though? Do you know?
I could play. Actually, I could play a few, bro. I could play a few of Chino's
From your catalog, from Chino's catalog, or
So I mean, Xander, I guess uses a sample.
okay.
In my favorite one. Let me go ahead and just play my favorite one, but I can't
Okay.
play the first 7 seconds. I have to play
really?
it. I gotta play
Okay.
it again. I haven't
Okay.
listened to it.
But this is all legal. You ain't gonna get no claims or whatever.
Well, if I don't play the first 7 seconds.
The first 7 seconds.
Hold on, man, bro. I was in contact with SA Habit. Shot another artist. Yo, bro, Young Prophet from here in
Young
Ogden. Yo,
Nice.
this cat's fucking hard, bro. He really
Young
is hard.
Prophet.
I'm gonna forward you some of his stuff. Like he's got his videos, he's got his whole shit.
He's got his whole demo kit ready, huh?
Bro, this motherfucker looks legit, man. And his music is generally dope as fuck. I'm sitting there vibing. I'm like, yo, okay. Because we're in contact. We're gonna link up and do some stuff, but I'm gonna show you some of his stuff, Ray, and you'll be like, the feeling I got from watching his stuff was our Reno movement that we had going. Like he's doing videos downtown.
Yo, can I talk to you about that for a second, man? Because last time I had an epiphany, man.
Mhm.
I want to do Yam Jam again, but on the cyber.
Yeah.
And then the cyber popularize the cyber, and then bring it to the live, to where we can actually do like a tour from state to state, from city to city, just like we talked about before. Like you ride on our bus or train, whatever, get to the next town, maybe you'll have a contract of like, let's see how you do in these 3 different towns. I mean, and these people, they don't know them. They're just the most popular band at that particular town, and we go on this tour. And we use a podcast as like, you know what, if you have your demo kit, you'll play 2 or 3 and then completely publicize your music into our platform.
Yeah.
Now I was thinking about that, and then from there, once the people say, hey, we love that song so much, I want to see it live, because anytime you love a song, man, you want to fucking see it live, right? You gotta see it like in the flesh. I gotta see that shit.
Too much work one day.
Hey.
Too much work one day. Not enough sleeping one night. Now that's that type of shit that be having me ready to fight. You a dog motherfucker, but you get no treat from me. You need to be discreet when you mention me, cause I'll fuck your bitch and between the sheets like I'm Mr. Big. I'll do that shit just to say I did. Put your hoe on the leash and come get your kids. You barking loud, but you ain't biting shit. I ain't
Generation Demon Cypher.
I'm working it. Is it hurting get? Just know that I'll never quit. Got a new generation of demons and they hella sick. I was working in the studio dropping hits. We taking dope shots like Scottie Pippen. We can never miss. You can never diss. Our brother Lynch on this nigga have a rest in peace.
I got you, Phil. Text me your email.
Now that's that type of shit.
I'll
That be
text
having
you.
me ready to fight. Just work one day. Not enough sleeping one night. Now that's that type of shit. That be having me ready to fight.
Hey.
Popping these pills like Tic Tacs, break a bitch off, no kick.
Chino
This
boy.
bitch, yeah, I hit that big ass for a nigga talk shit, get clap. I don't get love, bitch, I get back. Click, clack, bang, I don't sip no drink, but I smoke my weed until my face. Got a twisted mind, I ain't talking about braids. Bitch ass nigga, we is not the same. Portable mask, no Ku Klux, all as fuck, got someone do. Some my homie down to go kill for a few bucks. Niggas wanna hate, but I don't give two fucks. Smoking that gas, that shit loud like a tube. But that pussy wet, I'm a dog and no screw. But then it's still chaining the links from Cuba. I'm a young nigga, got all these shooters.
Too much work in one day. Not
Now the
enough sleep in
motherfucker
one night.
ball.
Now that's that type of shit.
Oh, we finna get lit.
Too much work in one
Phillips
day.
calling in.
Not enough
I got the
sleep in one
Modelo and the
night.
vodka.
Now that's that
I
type
wanted
of
whiskey
shit.
so bad.
They have me ready to fight.
Hey,
I just be going off, I just be eating with pussy like stroking off. I just be stroking off, watching the hug and shit. What's with this rubbish shit? Garbage, these rappers be dropping these days. Last year was average, I'm popping these days. Shout out to Chino boy, shouts and the rage. So I can't stand the fake, I go insane. I go insane, yeah. Line in my blood with this track is this flame. Lyrics not accident,
This shit is passionate.
Got my song bumping again, keep on blasting it. You don't do shit that I do, you can't be on my level. Walk down the street with my head on a swivel. Jealousy's dangerous, envy is serious. See, I do numbers, I know that they furious. Got them like George cause they carry it.
Too much work in one day. Not enough sleep in one night. Now that's that type of shit. They be having me ready to fight. Too much work in one day. Not enough sleep in one night. Now that's that type of shit. They be having me ready to fight.
I'm writing music back to back to back to back. Your ass is flat. I ain't gon' tap. I got the strap. I got the match. Pull up quick and pop it fast. Yeah, I'll be the Glock in the shooter. Yeah, I got the Glock in the Ruger. Yeah, shooting at his body in medulla. Yeah, I said, yeah, I'm popping out, just popping out medullas. Yeah, I'm shooting. My Glock's all metal like a bullet. Full leather jacket, I'm shooting. But a nigga throat, that shit make me go insane. Man, keys automatic, so you know I'm finna spray. Headshots on niggas, I'm trying to see some brain. You don't wanna get popped, then stay out my way.
Too much work in one day.
One day,
Not enough sleep in one night.
one
Now that's
night,
that type of shit.
that
They be having me
shit,
ready to fight.
too
That's
far.
raw right there.
One day.
One
Not enough
day,
sleep in one night.
one
Now that's that
night,
type of shit.
that
They be having me
shit.
ready to fight.
I smoke on the best, I really be zooted. You know I be strapped with the bulletproof vest. You know I'm just aiming, you know I'm just shooting. You know I'm just shooting at that nigga head. Wake in the morning, I'm tweaking off meds. Yeah, you know me, I just need me a 10. Take me like 2 and I'm starting to tweaking. You know that I'm sorry I took him again. Okay, skirt off in that drop top range. And these thoughts up in my brain. Holy shit, they're so deranged. Like,
that's fucked up. I'm gonna cut it off before he said cut it off. That's so fucking ruthless.
Damn.
Hey,
That
Chino
thing
boy.
is
No, hey, bro, hold on, wait. No, I already heard 666 Main. Wait a minute, bro. 666 Main go hard as fuck. We played y'all last week, dude. That motherfucking, he got that Lord Infamous flow.
Yeah.
He got the motherfucking hold on. I made a clip of that shit. It was licking my dick and the bitches be sick in the triple oh, that shit was sick as a motherfucker. All right. Before I get
Cadence.
let me email Phil the link because we got us a show now. Now we got us a show.
Yeah.
Let me email Phil up the link's coming. Bear with me. Hopefully you can just sign in. Apparently everybody fucking has trouble. Oh, I can't sign in. Oh, blah, blah. Fucking, I don't know. Justina just signed right in. Hopefully it works for you. Anyway, I digress, Ray. Go ahead and hold on. What's it? We already played this, Ray. All I see.
What's that?
Bro, all I see is red. Oh, this shit's fire though. But this 666 Main, is he a local cat, dog? Is this 666 Main? Is he here in Utah? We need to all get together, man. Do a fucking track. But Harris is Drinking Again live podcast from Montego Bay. West Windover, Nevada is coming, and it's coming quick. Drink Champ style. It's gonna be the biggest shit to ever fucking hit the town. Fuck with your boy. All right, 666. What is it? All I see is red. And then Philip, I'm gonna send you the link. Okay, Chino boy, all I see is red.
Cutthroat, got a blaze so I don't need a gun, ho. Keep through your front door. Got the gun, but the knife more fun though. Smoking on endo. Paranoid, gotta look through the window. Keep it extendo. You don't like me, the fuck you pretend for. I got murder on my mind. We finna catch a homicide. We cruising through your hood that
Philip,
night.
I'm sending you the link right now.
Cyanide. These demons.
We have to get dark for a minute.
Don't wanna meet my evil side.
We have to get dark for a minute.
Traumatized, we angels, but on demon time. I don't need no shooter, got the Ruger all up in my pocket. Rocket, we gon' pop it for a pussy nigga talking. Hey, pull up in the black Cadillac, with the black Mac and the black mask and the backpack. I mean, where the fuck strap at? I'm using pistols cause I'm cashback. I'm a running nigga with a stash at. Run through your crib, make a fast buck. Late night, all black, we masked up. With the click out the sticks and we strapped up. Pussy poor talking shit, better back up. And we got extra clips if you act up. Bitch, I got all my demons for backup. And we get to the guap and we stack up. He ain't really about shit, he just act tough. This shit was too much. I be stoned as fuck, I got something to do, son. I don't give two fucks. Can't stand my own bitch, so I got no one. You don't like me, but bitch, I'm still breathing. Yeah, bitch, don't try me, don't give me a reason. Bitch, ran bullets, you fall like the season. Roll up with the Bible, but don't read it. Hey, cutthroat, got a blade, so I don't need a gun, ho. Keep you
Dallas took it.
knife more fun though.
Dallas took
Smoking
it.
out, you know. Paranoid, gotta look through the window.
Oh,
Keep it extendo. You don't like me, the fuck you pretend.
Bogdanovich.
On my mind, we finna catch a homicide. We cruising through your hood that night. Got silver mixed with cyanide. These demons all up in my mind.
Utah Jazz are lame.
We pull up, leave you traumatized. We angels, but on demon time.
Take your bitch and slit her throat. Smiling while I bust a crumb. Murder shit right at your home. Take a hit, then puff and smoke. Popping pills, so I stay woke. Talk your shit, bitch, use a joke. That your mother, she a hoe. Hit that bitch and watch
I love it. I love it. I'm sorry.
We pull up,
What the fuck? 666, man.
but on demon time.
Take your bitch and slit her throat. Smiling while I bust a crumb. Murder shit right at your home. Take a hit, then puff and smoke. Popping pills, so I stay woke. Talk your shit, bitch, use a joke. That your mother, she a hoe. Hit that bitch and watch her moan. Satanic thoughts in my mind. Pull up, do a homicide. Devil shit, we on the rise. Chino boy, he got the nine. Look at me right in the eyes. Torture till your ass gon' die. 666 and say it twice. Watch the devil come tonight. I'm gonna hit a lick you with degenerate niggas. I hear really think that they killing it. Sucking my dick in your shot, they be licking it. All of these hoes and you know I be getting it up on the spot. I will be pipping it, I got them bars. I'm always spitting it, yo bitch a thought. Never be kissing it, I got my car. Thought I'll be ripping it.
Woo! Shit, that shit was fire. No, that shit was fire, man. I didn't
You know what? I think it's not just the music. I think it's our emotion that's also exciting, brother.
The motion is fire.
Just stuff, because man, it's like you
But
gotta watch
it's-
that shit.
Nah, it's tight. Nah, we can we can dance our ass off, man. But you can't dance to whack shit. So the fact
No, you.
take your bitch and slit her throat. Come but yo, I swear to God though, if I didn't really know and not even that you're
I'm sorry, man. I'm highly critical, man.
Bro.
I'm like, yeah, I don't play music, but you know what? I can
Bro,
criticize.
nah, like
Super critical. Hell yeah. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you that shit is whack, dog.
666 main, dog.
No offense, but
I-
you know
I
what?
heard
That
some
shit is
shit,
that shit is fire.
but you know, hey,
Fire.
these cats got some shit, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
they do, man.
man,
Really.
some motherfuckers got some shit, bro.
Hey, man, my mind is going 1,000 miles an hour right now, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my mind is going 1,000 miles an hour right now, brother.
He said, sent you the link. It's only on SoundCloud. He's from
No,
Arizona.
seriously, man. All of you listeners out there, man,
Sounds
please
Yeah,
learn this
Sounds like
NFT thing. Let's
one of
do it
those,
together, man. Let's
Desert
have a
Stick-
Discord.
Desert
Yeah,
Stick
man.
Arizona guys.
Let's get this. Let's have you guys be seen out there, man. You guys, we need to build an audience, dude. We need to like freaking build an audience for these up and comers, man. You talk about helping out, man. Like we can do
666.
it. Yeah, man.
No, we're
This-
gonna do it. And then last
Let's-
week, you know what I want to
Yeah.
get to? I don't know if you got a chance to check any of last week's episode out, but we had some Windover cats call in. We had like a little cipher going. And so I even got back up on there. You know, I had to start it off like I usually do, break the ice. I'm the icebreaker, baby. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfuckers is around in the circle and everyone's acting too hard, I'm the cat that comes on in, spits my flow and gone off gin. Freestyle flow without the music, without the bars. Let's abuse it. Getting hot and feeling funky. Here we go. I don't want to get started. But
So who doesn't really matter? All we want is your talent. You just want to sing, to write, to draw, whatever.
No, rest in peace, Lord Infamous, though, because like he's definitely mimicking the Lord Infamous flow, but he's mimicking. Look at Phil's on the line. Hold on, Phil. Sit tight, man.
Phil C.
Phil Countryman, man. Every weekend we're doing first on the Harris's Drinking Again podcast. Although I don't see your screen. You got a black screen, Phil. Oh shit, it's doing that same thing. Did you sign in through Melon? I mean through Chrome, or do you got an iPhone, Apple? Fuck. But
just copy the link and then send it to your
But either way, or if you have a laptop, I don't know what's going on. You're on the screen, black screen.
Black screen.
It's saying
that happened to me before. I think
happened
so,
to
008 or something.
Like it's saying X bars, like it's saying you don't have no bars. Hold on, let's give Phil a minute. But if we can get him on here, it'll be the first. We got the first, military man or whatever. He however he wants to speak his piece. But tap back in, Phil. I don't know, man. I think I have to try StreamYard because the amount of people that Melon's cool, man. It's but it's the Chrome. I think it's the Chrome.
Phil joined.
Oh, there you are, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I like making these introductions too. It's like a hold on. We got a U.S. Army veteran. He said he wasn't one. I'm gonna let him explain it. Hold on here, guys. Oh, we don't have a bigger drum roll than that? Okay, fine. Introducing to the show, like I said last week, my cousin from the white side, Philip Countryman.
No, man, you look like Clark Kent, man. Clark Kent, Superman, y'all. Superman.
I'm Home Alone glasses.
Bro, looking all swanky and got the fucking you got the rocks and shit.
Yep.
Oh man,
right on, man.
It's going good, man.
My computer, but my camera is out of date and wouldn't fucking work, and then my microphone wouldn't register. God damn it! I'll switch to the phone.
Oh well, I tell you what, man, it's definitely worth the investment to get a microphone and headset and jump on this.
I've got all of it because I do flight sims and shit. So I've got everything.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, it chose not to work at this very moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are the best kind too, like the flight simulation
I was
stuff.
just using the headset earlier. I was using the camera yesterday to track my head in the flight sims, and everything was working. And now it's saying I don't have drivers for none of it. Like, I fucking hate computers.
Yes, technology is only good when it works. If it doesn't, suck.
Exactly.
What do you got? You got something clear in your cup? No Jameson?
Yeah, what is that?
With ice. Jameson's in the fridge. It's next.
Well, okay, dude. I swear to God, man, same shit, man. Great minds think alike. I'm New Amsterdam. What are you on?
What kind of vodka is that?
I don't know. It was some Utah brand I saw in the liquor store when I was there today.
Oh, shout out to
vodka from Utah.
Yeah, let me grab the bottle. It's actually pretty good. I'll fucking
Let me guess. It's either Beehive. It's not Five Wives. I know you're not drinking Five Wives.
It's not Five Wives. That stuff.
Dented Brick. I know all the distilleries out here.
Dented Brick.
I just said it.
Man, the man knows his alcohol.
Did I say it?
The man knows his liquor.
You knew exactly what it was.
It's either Beehive or Dented Brick.
It was like $15. I was like, well, fuck.
That is Harris is drinking again.
Oh man, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's good or bad.
He even knows it's geo alcohol location.
I do.
Now, actually, you know what? Real talk, though, man. Phil, okay, so I need. So I was talking to Dakota about this, right?
Mhm.
And you know what? This is just a crazy thought. If you guys don't mind me sharing at the show, I got this idea where artists, right? Artists. I'm talking artists like I want to open it up. If you're a singer, if you're a songwriter, if you're a musician, if you are a poet, if you are an artist like a sculptor, a painter, whatever. I want to throw out a huge online event to where it's like, because now everyone can be reached,
Yeah.
and right, and then so all of these, whatever it is, whether it's a digital song or some kind of digital something, that's an original copy, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know if you've been reading up on NFT. I've been studying it.
A little bit. My buddies, they definitely know more about NFTs and anything electronic better than me because
Like
I know how to play
OpenSea and
video
stuff like
games and
that.
watch porn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we all, yeah, me too. So, that's what I might, yeah. But because this platform, I'm going, wow, because I have this company called Gubbarum that's willing to sponsor us. But the situation is, I didn't know anything about the wine, the spirit business whatsoever. The liquor, I have no understanding. I don't even drink.
Yeah.
But after he told me the alcohol game, there's a lot of red tape. Like, you have to be like licensed by
Well,
by the
especially
federal.
Utah. I'm trying to tell them about Utah, like got their own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I just saw
Yeah,
the news, like I think it was yesterday or the day before, like they were like, yeah, we've got 6 new liquor licenses or 6.5 liquor licenses we're giving out this year. I'm like, what the fuck?
they're giving out.
Yeah, so you have to have a liquor license here in Utah, and they only give X amount per year. And this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
7.5. I don't know what the half of a liquor
Yeah,
license.
yeah. I know it's subsidized by the state government, right?
Yeah,
Utah.
it's all run
Right.
by the funds.
Yeah, which is fine, because
Lock.
after understanding the whole Web 3.0 blockchain and all that and smart contract, I think in the future all of that federal and state bullshit, that's all basically, is basically, the smart contract is already going to be encrypted on there, like whether you're over the age, you're legal, you know what I mean? If this is your right address, and it's all in there already on the smart contract, which is on the blockchain, to where it'll make actually the sell alcohol online more possible. And what I'm thinking is that, you know what? And you said you're into logistics in the military, right?
Yeah.
The logistics, right? So you're about geography, locations, time, travel, all of that good stuff, rate of time, and all that fun stuff,
Our
right?
logistics is a lot different than what you find in the rest of the world, of course, because the Army has its way of doing anything and everything, and if they can find a way to make it more complicated, they will.
Well, you know what the thing is this: they also have a reason to make it that way too, because I mean, if infiltration, who are they going to attack first? The military.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's usually just to fuck with the logisticians that they make it more difficult, but they may have a reason behind it other than that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm basically what I'm trying to say is that I just want to, with this platform here, I'm very interested in art, natural art, like natural art. If you're an artist or something like that, and you can sell your product or something like that. So I'm interested with this whole digital movement that we're going through right now. I'm just I just the fact of that people like Dakota has he has a catalog of songs that's
I know.
written.
I just started listening to him after
He's got stuff that's not even digitized yet. That he did not type it at all. So there's no digital. I do too, but his more. Yeah. He's got like a catalog, and those are all coming from him. Mm-hmm. And what I love about that is that
gems.
The words, those are what matters. The beat, anybody can do the beat.
Yeah.
But the words, I mean, and your brother has that gift.
Oh yeah, I think if bitches actually got out, like, and more people heard it, like,
He knows.
holy fuck, man.
I know it's my
Oh.
favorite track,
When
man.
that played a couple weeks ago, when he played that, I was fucking dying.
Well,
But at the same time,
don't you
I was
love it though?
That's got some fucking heart behind it too.
That's coming. You know what's it? Looking back now, I'm going. You know what? Because I remember when they were creating bitches, that was just off the whim, like freaking a bunch of testosterones in a room, young, freaking what the fuck? We got nothing to lose. All right, I'm gonna top this thing, and all of them like try to like,
yeah,
their own perspective. Just like this is a male's perspective.
That shit was
You know.
wild, man. I was fucking dying. I was like, how can I find this so I can play it on my way to work in the morning? 'Cause I want to fucking. I'm gonna get in trouble at work if I sing it, but I'm gonna.
I'm gonna. Well, now that I know how to
100%.
upload YouTube videos, I plan to go through my personal catalog and upload all my old music, man, in audio.
Please.
I plan to do that.
Yeah.
And then
you can get on like Spotify or something like that.
They
put all sorts of amateur music on there, and then it just fucking explodes and takes off. Even TikTok.
I kind of got the 411 on that. I've been out of the loop for a minute, right? My first project, I went through CD Baby, right? And I was talking about this last week. 2022, and your company's still named fucking CD Baby. So trying to get a hold of the HR, the resources has been a bitch. They're all through email and shit because ain't nobody listening to fucking CDs. But as they have it, put me on game this last week. This whole nowadays it's this distro kit. Get the distro kit, and they it's the new age shit. So he's like, bro, contact CD Baby, and then you got to request them to release your music, and then I could take that and put, DistroKit, and the same thing with this podcast, and they put it on iTunes, Spotify, and they merge it around. But I can take my old music now. I won't get claims going forward, and I can put Bitches, The Ritual, Battleborn Tragedy. So I have plans for all that, man.
Nice.
So I might just finish out Desert Underground. I might put out Desert Underground Volume 2 12 years later. Almost like the Detox, like
you are Dr. Dre, you motherfucker. Dr. Dre. Chronic 2. Get the fuck out.
Desert Underground Volume 2. Hey,
do it now.
Fucking doing it.
Do it now.
Well, you're already hearing it.
For real, I know.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song right here is brought to you by Ho Hating Entertainment and Killer Bitch Productions.
Right, bitch. All the bitches out there, man.
Yeah, drop it on your motherfucking ass. Called Bitches.
Shit. You gotta act like a
fucking hoes.
Unreleased.
Ho haters in the motherfucker.
Let's play it mid-level.
Bitches. Hoes that suck dick, bitch.
And maybe dissect it.
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
Bitches ain't nothing to fuck with.
Wanna get too close,
I came up with the hook.
Send them the black road, bitches.
Now my verse was inspired. I don't even remember the bitch's name. Some bitch in Reno.
Bitch, I hate you.
Met this bitch at Walmart, thought she looked good. Come to find out, she just a hoe from the hood.
All up on me the first night.
She lived over on Keystone or some shit. I literally met her at Walmart. You're too mysterious.
I got a story for that.
The true fucking me.
That's
free.
No first dates, no intimate kisses.
Snap off your bra.
She was trying to, get to like all this cuddle shit, and I was like, I'm just here to fuck you.
Bitch, you
like,
no, I ain't sprung.
And I was ruthless when I was young, bro. I was like, wait.
I'll give you that. If you can
handle it, tricky, so scandalous.
Take you to the dark side where your other half is. Nothing but a devil, bitch. That's what you really are. Spent one night when you started acting buzzard, tripping on me like
started acting a little weird.
Man, got me on a leash, trying to show off all your friends. Look at me, so cute.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Shut the fuck up.
And then Jonah, Zonezilla,
TCH. Never been the captain, save a whole nigga sporting a cane. How far will you push me, dude? Your attitude probably stinks worse than your pussy do. And that shit right there is unbelievable.
And we've all smelled some pussy, we've all smelled some stank pussy.
I can help the fact by looking like a supermodel. to all the hoes out there, but I'm just saying, be fair. Don't be greedy with your pussy.
I can't say what age I smelt stink pussy because,
Bitches are stuck up. Well, dick is
you know, yeah.
it's more quality time, so my dick can get more acquainted with her behind. I wish I had a chick that looked like Angelina Jolie. She'll be so used to sucking my dick, she'll walk on her knees, put my dick in her mouth if she has something to say. And Jennifer Aniston, you can be my friend any day. But anyway, back to reality shit.
Who knows? I might give a ring to a heavyweight chick.
But I despise a bitch that boy does too. This song is just another way of saying trick, fuck you.
I watch her body hang from the highest tree. Visions of her demise I see so
Vividly, she puts a kiss and master kiss so sadistically. She's the
poet.
Not a nice man's queen.
This guy's a poet.
This guy wasn't even a rapper.
No.
He was like
a poet.
Oh, so this guy, Angry Man, dude, where the fuck is Angry Man?
I don't know where that miracle is, man. Fuck.
Get the fuck out. Do me a favor and play Russian roulette by yourself with the full clip.
Man, I've seen some talented motherfuckers in Reno in the musical form, man. I was shocked.
With death.
I hope you lose. I'll celebrate and light a cigarette. I'll wash it on your face
and watch you turn red. And then Jay James, how dare you, sir?
Chicks that suck dicks, looking for dreams. Bitches that want to plot scandalous schemes. Bag hoes that like to chase methamphetamines. She like to
this is why I don't want a biological daughter.
Going
ever.
in and out of a bitch, I'll stir my penis in your rectum like a mixing spoon. Then I'm cracking the goop, smacking the hooch. Bitch, I'll spit the cock snot on your starfish on the cooch. Got it locked and loaded, put strings of cum on the face of pussy. Shady and saturated with semen and nut stains. I told my homies that the skis
let the pull trains. Back in the day,
they used to look at my dope sack. This hoe would probably lick the shit out my ass crack. This is so true and so real. But you know she loves her dicks in the butt because she enjoys the feel. My boys busting cum shots all over her dome. She watches porn on her knees getting waxed and boned. And you know how it goes. Man, this bitch is nothing but a motherfucking bag hoe. Now back up on you dick I'm giving. And you know I'm pussy licking. Wanna stick it clean, clinton, meow, meow, kitten. Nothing but a chicken, head. I'm getting. Wanna dig up in my fucking wallet, get my money spit. Mama spit my check.
This was like 14 years ago, bro.
Even shit get put a hickey on my neck. You gonna meet your fucking deck.
Like sometimes listening to this shit. Oh, I had it the whole time right here.
Then I'm gonna kill your mom, go to house and drop a bomb.
Bitch. Killing hoes in a daily motherfucker.
Shit, motherfucker.
Oh my gosh,
Classic.
I wish I could play it for the guys I work with. They would
Oh my god.
Killing hoes in the daily.
And be like, that's my brother.
yeah.
You know the
They'd be like, you came from the same place as that guy? Now we understand.
Yeah.
the amazing thing is that like Wendy, you know, Justina, Mikey's sister, Brianna, like so many women throughout the years have been like fucking love that song, you know, like even the bitches love bitches, you know.
Yeah.
And it goes to show you though, like in this day and age, man. Oh, I didn't tell you, Philip, like at my job, one of the reasons why I love my job, bro, to be honest, being a fucking airport bartender or whatever.
Yeah.
I told Ray, dude, okay, and it sounds fucking fugazi, but it gives me hope for humanity. Like outside of the, you know, getting paid and shit, going into that motherfucking airport, bro, it's so goddamn chaotic. I mean, the TSA and the whole fucking, like, it's so fucking chaotic, right? Once you get past there, and I'm just at the bar, I'm talking about you get the LA flights. Like, I'm, you know, you can like spot out the fucking LA douchebag, fucking,
Oh yeah.
you know, with this fucking, you know, they come on. Do you serve chai tea? And you know, weird shit, green tea latte. We're a seafood restaurant, bitch. We don't serve no fucking chai latte. Fucking,
It's a fucking bar.
like, you know, and then you get the guys, dude. I know
Earl
when they,
Grey bitches.
yeah,
Earl Grey tea.
and I know when they step off a Montana flight or an Elko flight, and it's like the big burly, like fucking, give me a shot of Jim Beam and a Bud Light and a fish. Let me get a 3-piece fish and chip, man. You know, and they're just like, I'm just like, yes, sir. I'm like, you know, but I see, and you know, then you get the black guy from ATL. You know, hey man, you know, hey man, you got any Hennessy, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let nigga get a shot of Hennessy, bro. Yeah, I have show now. You know, do all that shit. But no matter what the fucking race is, and I got this guy from, the Mexico is like, hey, and I'm just like, my Spanish is with this one guy that comes in, and I'm just like, Hugo, naranja? See? I'm like,
El Baño.
and I was just like, the pan, trigo, papas, complete breakfast. I was just like, all right, cool. But anyway, so many walks of life. The news is full of shit. The threats is going. The narrative that the news and the social media would have us believe is like bullshit. The real people are not offended. Real people don't give a fuck. Real people are not scared. And there's something that I have so many conversations with people, dude, whether it's an 80-year-old white man who owns land in Wisconsin, and he's like, whatever, or this fucking dude here. It's like everyone's just living and chilling and like going to see their moms, going to see, like, everyone's going to do shit, love, like, no one travels to go see a motherfucker they hate, you're not flying to, like, so, yeah, man. Anyway, my job gives me hope for humanity, bro, because it just lets me see the real, but like the real, not like a city bar where that's Earl, fucking, he's like. I'm talking about like money makers, different like people going to fucking vacations, like businessmen, all sorts of shit.
Mm-hmm. Everyone that you come across has a purpose to do something.
Yeah, I think
they have a mission to go.
My biggest love for the airports, though, is definitely like holy shit, the yoga pants at the airport. Holy fuck!
Oh my god!
You never see a bigger concentration of yoga pants.
Oh my god,
man!
Oh god!
Thank goodness for yoga pants. I love yoga pants,
bro. The most beautiful women on a daily, I would say, are in the fucking airport, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
More than them all, more than your city pool.
Oh yeah, every time I get told I'm going somewhere, I'm like,
dude,
do I have to leave the state? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, airport.
Bro.
Thank God.
Airport.
Yeah.
Oh. And because we're having boys talk on here, a customer in the airport or in the bathroom, whatever. I did that, right? One time, crazy shit. But as a male scumbag, we look for shit like that, right? And honestly, she wasn't even that. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god. So you can imagine what I'd do for a hot piece of airport ass. But it was the I don't know why I brought that up, but it was because because I seen, like you're saying, like a guy like going to the airport doesn't go a lot. I've seen like relationships form at the bar, and I've seen dudes, one specifically. And shout out to Cleveland, bro. There's something about the Cleveland, Ohio players and all this shit. There's some pimps in Cleveland. I seen a black dude come up to the bar and fucking, I'm talking about, bro, this motherfucker, I only said a few words, bro. Damn near blew in the fucking bitch's ear. White bitch. I swear to God, bro. She fucking got up. They went and handled their fucking thing. They came back 20, 25 minutes later. She's over here like, freshly fucked, and he was just so cold about it, bro. Like, I was like, he just come down and sit like, just boom, yo man, let me get a boom and everything, and like, but almost like not even acknowledging the bitch, like from that point, like some shit that I would kind of do, but at the same time, I could see myself, if it was. Like, yeah, like, where do you fly to, whatever, but he was just like so smooth about it, bro. Came in, swooped, like, handled
maybe he said $2,000. She's like, yeah.
Hey, maybe. I've seen that too.
Yeah. And then she looks all, I'm an innocent. I'm on the airport just doing my thing. But deep inside, she's like, he just say 2 G's.
They have signs like posted, like if you see sex trafficking, because it's a big thing.
Because I think what happened to you, that story that you just told, I mean, really, like, that doesn't happen all the time, because it never happened to me. But it happened to you, bro.
It should never happen.
But it's like, damn. You know, it's like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like you don't know, like unless you're like really protected, but the STD, I'm pretty sure that crossed the mind. It's kind of like one of those things that like it felt great at the moment,
Mhm.
but afterwards, like what just happened, man?
Okay, so and that's one thing how I knew I was starting to grow is because I did feel dirty.
Yeah,
And,
no, been there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, like
it was
I
great, but it was great, but you're like, damn, oh, yeah.
But
I
to be
just
honest,
get something
Ray,
from that.
but to be honest, Ray, I'd probably do it again 9 out of 9 times.
100%.
Fuck you, man, whore.
Like I was just like the only thing, and this is what scared me the most. And if I could admit my flaws again, I don't want to put it on blast too much, but I cheated one time, bro, in my relationship. Whatever, maybe fucking 5 times, but that's not the point. This one time, I'm willing to admit.
Man, that's 5x that real quick.
No, the coldest part about it is, bro, like the two times I cheated in my last relationship, I told on myself both times because I can't really keep a thing. That's why I just had to be honest, bro. Like I can't
Hey,
really.
man, I was a girlfriend cheating motherfucker myself. Man. I got it.
Yeah,
I was, man. I broke a lot of hearts.
Like I can't really. No, but anyway, it happened in Vegas. I don't know, or some shit. One of the first fights me and my mom got into.
Oh,
I go away for like a week or two, and whatever. It was unprotected, and I came back, and she asked me, "Did you do anything?" I said no, and I did it, and I did it with her. 20 minutes after, bro, I'm sitting there, bro. I'm really sitting. I'm smoking too, honing in on my thoughts and shit. And God, the spirit, to fucking just like look at my son sleeping. Dude, I started getting a fucking panic attack. I think this was the last time I prayed, Ray. I'll be real honest, bro. I started getting a fucking panic attack. I say, this motherfucking woman, bro, who even let me come back, right? Or whatever. She asked me, bro, did I sleep with anybody while I was gone? She gave me a fucking out. I still said no. I lied to her in her face like a piece of shit. I did that. And I risked giving my fucking own son's mother disease, bro. And fucking all this. Like in the back of my head, for some reason, I just know I don't got shit. I'm just cool like that. But I know that luck is eventually going to run out. It hasn't yet. Even when I went to Mexico, it still hasn't run out. But like I felt so low, bro, and I started pacing around the room, and then I started thinking like, yo, what if I do have something, and then I give it to her, and then both of us die, and then because my cheating ass, my son lives without parents, though. Real shit. Like, what if my fucking dick kills my son's mom and dad, like because daddy can't fucking keep his dick in his pants, bro. And I fucking, dude, seriously, I got up, bro.
Keep that shit in there.
Bro, I walked down in the hall. I opened the door. No, I fucking
got the black VD.
Dude, she's laying nothing. She's laying in the bed. And I say, oh my God. And I admit, so I'm a liar for like a few minutes, but yo, I swear to God, dude, I sit with myself and like,
Did you ever get dick bumps? Did you ever get dick bumps?
No, I swear to God, nothing, man.
I have.
Nothing, man. I mean, look, I've never got nothing crazy.
You lucked out, man, because I got dick, I got dick bumps before.
Yeah, I mean, I
had to get that shit injected off and shit. And it was no, not again. No. And then at the same time, that whole feeling like, ooh, what the, and it's like,
no, bro,
yeah.
But that was a long rant. But I want to say that to say that's how I started to know that I was growing, because even like, because then I'm sitting here thinking my own. Okay, as horny as we are, bro, could you imagine? Like, just think about it. You go get some pussy, and she's so fine, whatever, and she turned, but it's like you come home and then you kill your fucking, you know what I'm saying? You sleep with a dirty bitch, you get and you give it to your, yo. Anyway, I confessed. I told her. She was mad as fuck. She made both of us go get checked. She didn't talk to me, but that's how much she loves me too, bro. And it's just fucked up that I can't be a better person because she probably is my soulmate. She told me the other day, like, I'm your soulmate, even though you're not mine.
It's one of those things. It's just funny, man. You know, we all have one.
That was my truth. I fucked up. I did do that.
No. Yeah.
But could you imagine, man? Seriously, man. Like just because you want to go get some pussy, fill it, man. You got a couple shots, and then you know, but then you have some makeup love, whatever, with your son's mother, and then like, unbeknownst to you, dude, you take both of you guys out of here over that, over a horny. Like, that shit's.
I worry about that shit all the time. Like, not even just with the STD stuff killing us, but like, you know, what if the three of us are in the same car going somewhere or whatever it is, whatever the situation is, and me and her both get taken out, like what happens to my son? You know, obviously my parents are going to come down and get him and try to share as much time with him, with her family as much as possible, you know, but I don't want that. I don't like that risk. And so like, that's why I transferred out of the unit that I'm in. That's why when I ride my motorcycle, I'm a lot more careful these days, because back before he was born, fuck, man, me and my buddy were pushing it all the time. That's where some of the best pictures of me riding my motorcycle came from. But like scuba diving, I worry about that. I'm thinking about that while I'm down there. You know, like it's the most relaxing thing I've ever done, being down there, because it's just you and the sound of your breath. But at the same time, like, that's in my head, like, what happens to me down here? What happens to my kid if something happens? Like, all that shit. Like, what's going to happen to my son? How's he going to grow up? Like, I'm not going to be.
It's amazing how much you think about them so much, right?
Oh yeah, like every day, like just driving home on my fucking commute. I-15 is the most dangerous shit I do in my life. Every fucking day. Like, every person that cuts me off, I'm like, that's one son of a bitch right there that could be taken out, and I would not fucking think less of the world.
Right.
Dude,
that's what's always on my mind. Like, what's going to happen to my son if I get taken out, if she gets taken out? Like, what's going to happen to him?
That's it's funny when you said that, though, because I think that was one of the things Kobe Bryant said when he got his helicopter, that him and his wife would never be in it at the same time.
Yep.
And him and his daughter was in. Imagine if fucking him, his wife, his whole bloodline was in that. Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit's fucking dangerous. Like, after, like, before I had my son, like, I didn't think about like what would happen to my wife if I got killed. Like, all I thought was, hey, all of my life insurance is going to pay out. She'll be set. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
After my kid came along, everything, every jump I did, I would text her prior to the jump, like, as I'm getting ready to go get on the bird, like, hey, love you. I'll text you afterwards. As soon as I land, I'll shoot you a message, or I'll call you, or whatever. Like, everything I went and did, always a message to her right before whatever the event was. Like, that was all I thought about, was making sure that she knew that I was okay, so that if something happened to me, that her and Wyatt would know right away. But before that, fuck, man, there wasn't a care in the world. I would go do whatever.
Right.
Except for cliff diving. I fucking hate that. Like, I can jump out of an airplane, but you put me 30 feet above the water, I'm paralyzed.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you become so unselfish once you have children. Like, the level of love is a different. It's a different level than being married. Like, there's something about your kids that you just, no matter how big how old they are. My kids are in, like, close, all of them almost in their 20s. To me, they're that 3-year-old, 4-year-old still.
Yeah.
And that will never go away. You know, that's just that will never go away. And then you cherish those times and whatnot. And then when they grow up as an adult, and then you realize, you know what, the good thing is that, they're good people. And as a parent, we never feel like we did. I don't think we'll ever feel like we ever did enough. You know,
Oh no,
either
definitely
not
not.
enough time or not enough money or whatever. You know.
This whole week like has culminated to tonight. So my ex actually texted me while I had my son working on his schoolwork on the computer,
Mhm.
and I didn't have him do any schoolwork yesterday or the day before because he's been home sick all week. But he wasn't bad enough to where he couldn't do it. I just
Right.
didn't really think about it, and he's done kind of bad in school the last couple of years. He's had attitude problems at school and throwing
What
shit.
grade is he in? What
Only in
grade is he in?
second, and he's already been causing
Oh,
trouble.
second grade.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
second grade. Okay.
Shout
Yeah.
out
but
Woody
this year
Bush.
he's doing great. But
Yeah.
last year in kindergarten and daycare, like he was, I wouldn't say a monster, but he was definitely a hellion. Throwing shit at
Mm.
people, calling teachers dirty cunts, which
Wow. Okay.
I blame on his mom, but it was definitely me. She just wasn't there to pick him up that day.
Mhm. Yeah.
I
This
love
year he's doing
I
great,
love
but
the word cunt. Just to
I
just
say it all the time.
hey, shout out to Chris. Just tapped in on Podbean. If you're not subscribed to Harris is Drinking Again on YouTube, shoot over there, man. Harris is Drinking Again on YouTube. Give me a sub. We're trying to crack 80. Shout out to Mike who just entered on Podbean. Harris is Drinking Again on YouTube, man. Come like us over there. Look at our faces on the screen. Yes,
Yeah, I got
sir.
a beautiful one. Look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. So your son, what? So you have how many kids you have, Chris? I mean, Philip.
Just the one.
Oh, one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Second grade.
we
Okay.
were one and done, and he's in second grade now, and
Okay.
he's doing so good this year. He's reading so
Yeah.
well. His math is great, but he's still
Oh,
a little
really?
behind because we didn't know that he was supposed to show up to kindergarten already knowing the alphabet, both by sight and sound.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No,
Like
I'll
he could
catch
say
up.
the alphabet at that point, but I didn't
Yeah.
know he was supposed to be able to read it. You know, that's where I
Does he
learned the
play?
fucking alphabet.
Is he in any sports? Is he? Do you have any
No,
or
so he wants
martial
to
arts or something?
play basketball. So sign-ups
Oh,
for
yeah.
that is coming up here shortly for the
Okay.
fall.
Yeah.
So I want to get him
Yeah.
into that because
Yeah.
we've never had him play any sports, and fuck, I don't
It
play
calms him
sports.
down
I
big
gotta
time. It
Yeah.
because all it is just spend up energy.
Yeah, I
All
want to
that
get him
it just
into karate or something because like that's what I
martial
did.
like jujitsu or something or yeah.
Yeah, I want to get him into
That's
something, but I'm hesitant on the karate just because of how violent he's been in school the last couple of years.
no.
Like,
Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna share this with you. A lot of kids, been in school, but in that school, once you feel the kick or the punch, and they have to,
yeah,
oh, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna be like, okay, all right,
oh,
okay.
exactly. And I took it as a
And
kid.
that and I think we all need that because I got that too. I
Yeah.
thought it was like I thought I was a badass, and then I took and freaking I got my ass kicked, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm humble.
Well, see, for him,
Uh,
it was anger issues. Like he was flipping desks on kids sitting in front of him, throwing shit at people. Like,
oh wow,
and some
yeah.
of the video footage from the daycare, like me and his mom met up in the parking lot after watching it with the manager, and we were like, "Holy shit, he's gonna be a baseball fucking pitcher, or a quarterback." So he was launching these bricks across the classroom and almost hitting kids and stuff. And the teacher or the manager would pull her into his office till we got there, and he'd like drill sergeant shit off of her desk and throw it on the floor. And
Right.
it was just a nightmare there for a while. Like I was like, what am I doing wrong? I am failing as a parent. And so
He just probably needs to just let that steam off somewhere, whatever that is. You know what I mean?
And that's why I want to get him into something like karate or something.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
sports and where he can burn off that energy. Like right now he's in swim lessons, and so he's burning off a lot of energy there. And
Yeah.
Video games,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep him away from it.
The
more
video
so than
games,
I was.
because my kids like I had him in basketball, but one liked basketball, the other one got into hip hop dancing. My
Mhm.
son Dylan got into hip hop dancing, and then my daughter got into hula, and then my older son, always liked to play basketball. That was his outlet,
Yeah.
But your son, once he finds out, for all you know, maybe he is an athlete guy.
Yeah.
He just needs
He's
to,
got the arm for it.
got an arm, whatever. That's
Yeah.
something, and it just, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You just never
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
and so
That's why I'm trying to like. I still let him play his video games because he does love it, and he's like my little brother who is huge into video games, and him and his girlfriend stream and everything like that. And it can be a passion, and that's okay. I'm just trying to keep him away from the violent shit, but he loves Halo.
Truthfully, the video games, you know what? I tell you what, all my kids, especially my boys, they are history buffs.
Yeah.
They know the history, and not because of me, because of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Because these video games have some kind of an educational element to it.
Oh yeah,
it's not
absolutely.
It's not just a matter of video games. No, it's kind of like your modern day reading books.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Right.
I grew up playing video games. Well,
me too.
So I grew up on Atari and Sega Genesis, and then PlayStation and all that stuff. So I have no problem with him playing video games. I just don't want him doing it all day, every day, which is what he would prefer. And so, hey, Catherine, I can't make out the whole name.
Little Kathy. Little Kathy.
Kathy. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Video games, I tell you what, all my kids, they play after they're tired of it or new responsibility comes into play.
Yeah.
They'll forget about it, Let them have their fill. Yeah, and plus not only that too, what I like about now is that especially your son's age and Dakota's son's age, like now you can make
like
money
1 year apart, I think, right?
Yeah. See, they can make money playing video games now.
Oh,
Cardi will be
like if he can do that, I want to encourage it because then he can.
Oh hell yeah!
No,
my son Trent actually tried out for the NBA 2K.
Hell
because he's really good and he plays online and everything. But man, those guys there are just on another level.
Oh yeah,
because
those dudes like. So me and two of my buddies, we play shooters and other games together and stuff like that. And you can ask them, like, I'm not great. There's times where I'll be like on a roll.
Right.
But the one buddy will never be there when I'm on a roll because he's the one that puts the other two of us to shame all the time. But whenever he's not there, like I'll be doing great. And then I'll be like on my fourth drink. And then all of a sudden you'll see me go from the top of the leaderboard to the very bottom in a heartbeat. And then I'll rage quit. It's fucking hilarious. Like when my buddy describes it to me, what happened, it'd be like, yeah, you were up here and you were killing it and you were smashing them. And then all of a sudden you were like, this fucking bitch, fuck that cunt, blah, blah, blah. And then you were gone. Like you were offline. Didn't hear from you for 2 days. I was like, oh yeah, I quit and passed out.
I blame the alcohol.
Exactly. But those dudes that play competitively, like we used to play a game called Counter-Strike when I was in high school. And at the time it was before internet was really big. And so we had our computers all hooked up to each other in the shop class. And we'd all get together after school and play it. And we all thought we were hot shit. And that game, like, if you're a millimeter off, you're going to miss. And these dudes were just drilling each other. Like, oh my God, it was crazy. And you watch competitive gamers now, and what we were doing back then is nothing. I mean, these guys are,
oh yeah,
I mean, they're getting paid millions of dollars to do it. You know,
it's so accurate. Like my boys always like are updated with the NBA 2K games, and they create their leagues and their characters and everything. They got the algorithm so almost perfected to where it's like that's really how the guy plays, and they got the numbers correct to where it's like in the definition. It's just crazy, man. And sometimes you can't even tell the CGI from the real game. Sometimes it's that almost perfected, and it's like, but I love that though because I get to see that when I was growing up. It's all about the graphics. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. People are so competitive with that shit now. It's insane.
The NBA 2K shit is weird because they're predicting the future. Because in the franchise mode or the My GM mode, I need to get a refill too. I'm gonna have to put you guys on.
No, me too. I'm gonna have to get some water here. Hold on.
Are we doing intermission? Are we doing intermission? Is this the intermission?
We can intermission. I can do it while I'm walking. I multitask, so not well, but I do it.
I'm on a goddamn desktop. That's the only downfall.
Yeah, I need 2 hands for this.
All I need to do is go get a glass of ice. So, in a perfect world, why not just hear bitches real quick again? I'll be right back.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep this night going. Kicking ass.
Entertainment and Killer Bitch Productions.
Right, bitch. There's all the bitches out there, man.
Yeah,
It's
dropping it
only
on your
dedicated
motherfucking ass. It's
I
called
mean,
bitches.
shit, you gotta act like a bitch. So
Fucking
here's the
hoes.
punishment, y'all hoe.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
Hoe haters in the motherfucker. What?
Bitches,
Hoes that suck dick.
bitches,
They ain't nothing to fuck with.
bitches,
Wanna get too close.
bitches.
Send them the black rose. Bitches.
They're nothing but sluts.
Bitches.
I'll treat them just like mutts.
Bitches.
All they wanna do is play you.
Bitches.
Bitch, I hate you.
Met this broad at Walmart, thought she looked good. Come to find out she just a hoe from the hood. All up on me the first night that I met her. Flirting on the couch, just making the pussy wetter. Looking in my eyes, trying to get serious. You're wasting your time, bitch, I'm too mysterious. Never let you know the true fucking me. Just give up your pussy and I want this shit free. No first dates, no intimate kisses. Just snap off your bra, let me pull down your britches. Clean your pussy out, feel my tongue. Then I'm gonna bounce, bitch, you dumb. No, I ain't
Hours.
never off the cat. You want a bone? Yeah, I'll give you that. If you can handle it, trick you so scandalous, take you to the dark side where your other half is. Nothing but a devil, bitch, that's what you really are. Spent one night when you started acting buzzard, tripping on me like I was your fucking main man. Got me on a leash, trying to show off all your friends. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, he's a nice guy. Shut the fuck up, hope tonight, yeah, you can't die.
B-I-T-C-H. Ever been the captain, save a whole nigga sporting the cake? How far will you push me, dude? Your attitude probably stinks worse than your pussy, dude. And that shit right there is unbelievable. When the bitch with fake hair acts unbelievable. I don't really need a hoe, but my dick might though. I can't help the fact by looking like a supermodel. To all the hoes out there, but I'm just saying, be fair.
Harry's drinking again. Always and forever.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Just a little quick intermission, guys. So the only thing about putting, fuck, man. So yeah, frozen Corona Familiar. I put it in the freezer. It's a little frozen, but we're gonna pop the top, and
Is it frozen?
it is probably too frozen. I shouldn't have popped the top. Fuck, it's gonna overflow. I see
Oh man.
liquid in there. Nose. I'll just suck the tip live on cam. It's okay.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right.
Hey, Philip. Fuck it. That's
Yeah.
a good segue. Last week you were talking about Man Love Thursday on this, stuff.
Oh yeah, in the Middle East. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So-
Wow. Yeah. Continue with that, please.
Yeah, so I was only in Afghanistan, so I can't
I'll be
speak
right
for
back.
Iraq or nothing.
Uh-huh.
But every Thursday, so in that country, and I can't speak for everybody in that country, but what we witnessed, women are for procreation and men were for pleasure. So you'd see what they call chai boys. They're boys that are more effeminate, and you can tell it by the way they're dressed and their hats. Their hats, instead of just being plain wool or whatever the fuck they're made out of, are like they've got sequins and all sorts of shit all over them, and their outfits are
More glam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
so those are the chai boys, and those are the boys that, and when I say boys, I mean they're like fucking young teenagers, so they're still kids, But these are the boys that the men would do shit with on Thursdays.
Right.
At least that was the more prominent day. I don't know if they do it every day of the week. I'm not going into their fucking mud huts and watching or nothing.
No.
But,
a lot of soldiers told me mostly like Thursdays, because Friday is kind of like their church. And then
yeah,
whatever.
Friday is like their holy day.
Their holy
you'd
day,
see a
yeah.
lot more praying going on. You'd see a lot less working going on unless they're
Right.
contracted to do work and shit like that.
Right.
And then a lot of the times over there, and in a lot of countries I've been to, you'll see men holding hands, and to them that's not gay. They're not doing it
Right.
because,
They're just friends. It's like
yeah, exactly. Like
Right.
when they would come and like you'd ask them to show you something, or
Yeah.
hey, I need to
Yeah.
find this truck that's moving equipment for me today. They'd grab you by the hand and pull you over there, but like they're not pulling you; they're just like holding your hand while you're walking over there, and you're in body armor and a
Right.
helmet and a
Right.
rifle, and
Right.
you got this dude toting you by the hand, you know, and you're like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Even
But-
you know, even like growing up in the Philippines, I see man to man, you know, like shoulder to shoulder. That's not gay, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No,
But
it's not.
and when we came to the US, the first place we landed is San Francisco. And so that was during like the late 70s, 78, 79, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And I witnessed me some, you know, guys kissing each other openly, you know.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of like weird. And then I met my uncle Philip, who was my dad's first cousin, and he had a boyfriend, you know, and so just, you know, kind of knew that all along. But San Francisco was a little bit more open. But you know, but I must say that, you know, like in the Philippines, like if two guys are like arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder, that's not gay. That's just two dudes, you know, just hanging, just whatever. Maybe they're doing because they're both drunk. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
yeah,
Well,
but
so over there, after seeing everything that we did, it became known as Man Love Thursday. Like Thursday was the day that they're doing it. So like we'd always make
Right.
jokes about it, because in the military, more predominantly than I think anywhere else, we make jokes out of everything. Anything morbid, anything sexual, homosexual, whatever. We
Right,
make jokes
right.
of it because it's how we deal with shit.
yeah, sure,
It's a coping mechanism, you know.
right.
That's where I would fare very well in the military. Like my whole fucking perspective, I guess,
Yeah.
in some regards.
Non-politically correct will get along in the military. I guarantee you.
You know
Yeah.
what? Actually, now that I realize, like I grew up, like I said, grandfather in the military. I always felt like Dakota said, is that, you know, as a military guy that was never in the military, like I can dig that too. You know, like guys just talking shit to each other like that, but it's not out of disrespect. It's just that's how you communicate.
We call each other shit all the time. Like,
Sure.
hey, what's up, fuckhead? What's going on,
Yeah.
bitch? Like, you know.
Yeah.
That's our greeting for the day, you know.
Right.
Not so much where I'm working now, because where I'm working now is like the higher ups, and
Right.
it's more
professional.
and yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am.
Yeah.
The unit I came from, like where I worked in that unit before I left, I was up in the higher echelons, so it was more professional. But man, where I wish I still was.
Oh yeah.
But, man, like, what's up, cunt? Hey, what's up, bitch?
Oh, you missed that, huh? Yeah.
Like, hey, go fuck
you
yourself.
missed that.
Like, yeah, I love
Yeah.
you too.
Yeah, you missed
You know?
that. Yeah. You
You know,
missed.
when
Yeah,
I
get
hang
it.
up the phone, I still do it all the time.
So
We'll be saying goodbye, and they'll be like, all right, talk to you later, and I'll be like, yeah, love you, bye. And, then, and it catches them off guard. Sometimes they'll be like, what?
Yeah.
And click.
Yeah.
Well, without just a love you bye, like that brashness with your boys and stuff. Like one of my partners who I thought was gonna call in today. Like sometimes I'll tell my friends that I grew up with, you know, like at the end of a call, whatever. I'll be like, you know, or even sometimes I'll be like I love you. I'll be like, I love you, motherfucker, or you know, be like, hey, motherfucker, what the fuck you doing? You know, like I'll, you know, to the average ear to be this, it'll sound like, you know, be like, you know, hey, I love you, motherfucking stupid ass, you motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how you know when you're
that means
really
you're
close
fucked.
to each other, because you can insult each other, but it's not insulting.
Yeah.
You're
Hey,
Words
you know,
are just words.
Yeah.
Words are just words.
And you're gone.
Words are just words. It's the intention
Cocksucker
behind the word.
motherfucker. I'll see you.
Yeah.
See you at breakfast.
Yeah.
I have multiple way texts with buddies.
Yeah.
All the time, and we'll always just be like, "Oh, that's not what your fucking mom said last night," or blah blah blah. You know,
That's
just
definitely not what
bantering
you
back and
said
forth.
last
And then-
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I was
I got
like,
two buddies. Like everything you say, you have to be cognizant of every word that comes out of your fucking mouth, because it will be a mom joke in one way or another.
Right.
Swear to God. And I work with this one guy. He's a lieutenant colonel.
Mm-hmm.
The coolest guy I've ever fucking worked for. And I won't say his name because, you know, but he was my boss. He's an officer, but he has the most mom jokes ever. And I was his NCOIC, so his head enlisted guy. And so like it was him and then me of all of our full timers. And we'd be in a meeting and I'd be briefing something or putting something out to the soldiers, be like blah 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 blah, and he'd be like, "Shit, that's not what your mom fucking said last night." And everybody'd start cracking up. I'm like, "Really, dude? Like, come on, we're in a fucking meeting. Like, keep it professional." He's like, "Your mom wanted me to keep it professional last night." I'm like, "God damn it!" Then the whole meeting would last like 2 fucking hours because everybody'd be joking around. It's like,
Right.
let's get back to work here, you know.
Right.
And,
Yeah. Keeps
but
the
it-
monotony away.
exactly.
Takes the monotony out of
But
Yeah.
that's a dude I would trust with anything in my life. Like, I
Yeah.
love that guy. I would do anything for him. The
Sure.
soldiers underneath him would do anything for him. Like, we busted our ass for that guy because he wasn't just one of us. We knew that he was in charge of us, but at the same time, he was one of us.
That's what I hear a lot
he
of,
wasn't
like,
one of
from
those-
retired military, is that the camaraderie that they have inside when they were in the military, and then compared to dealing with us freaking chimpanzee civilians. You know, what the fuck do we know, right?
Yeah,
You know?
there's a lot I'm gonna miss. I won't miss the Army one bit. I'm going to miss everything about the people I served with and the bullshit we went through and the great times that we went through. We
Yeah.
always remember the worst times the best.
Right.
Like, hey, you remember that time we were out in this fucking shithole and blah blah blah, and so fucking did this? Those were great times. We never remember like the little things. It's always the worst shit that you went through and the guys that were to your left and right that you went through it with.
Yeah.
'Cause we make the worst times the best of times. I threw up in the back of a truck in the middle of the night going up the side of a mountain because I couldn't smoke in the back of the truck. So my buddy was like, "Here, have some Red Man," and so I shoved a big wad in my lip.
Ah, hell.
And luckily, I was sitting back against the tailgate because the tarp was down and we couldn't see shit.
And you swallowed some of it. You swallowed some of that juice into your.
Yeah, exactly. I was gutting.
It's the worst.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
And
like,
I was like, "Hey man, I don't feel so good." And he's like,
"Yeah, you get the cold
throw up?
sweat. You get the cold sweat. You want to
Start
throw
getting
up,
hot
but
and you're cold,
you're afraid.
throw
You know
up,
what?
I'm gonna shit
That
myself.
happened to me like a couple of times. I was feeling like I want to take a shit, but I can't because I will.
Yep.
And then I want to throw up, you know, because some of that freaking tobacco juice I swallowed.
Harry's drinking again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
first time I dipped, one of my soldiers, one of my best friends, I love him to death. He was like, "Hey man, why don't you try this instead of smoking? It doesn't smell so bad." I was like, "All right, I'll give it a shot." So he gave me some Copenhagen, and I just put like the tiniest bit in my lip. This is before the Red Man incident, and we're sitting in the office when I did it, and put it in, and after a few minutes, I'm like, "Man, I'm feeling fucking good. Why do people smoke? Why doesn't everybody dip? This is fucking great." And I'm spitting in a cup. I'm not gutting anything.
Right.
And I was like, "All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. I got to go to the bathroom." So I walked to the back of the building, go sit down on the toilet because I was like, "I got to shit." And I'm sitting there, and next thing I know, I'm like, "Fuck, did somebody turn on the heater in here?" And I like peel my uniform off over my head, and I'm like dropping my pants down to my ankles. I'm sitting on the toilet like, "It's so fucking hot in here."
Right.
God, I got to shit so bad. And then next thing I know, I'm like, "Fuck, I think I got to throw up." So I pulled the trash can between my legs, and I pulled the dip out. And I'm like, "Man, I got to throw up. I got to shit. God, did somebody turn on the air conditioner in here? I'm fucking freezing." And I'm like,
yeah, man. I know it, man. That
the end
is
of
the
it, I didn't
worst
shit, I
feeling
didn't
in the
throw up,
world.
but
Like, you think you're dying. You think, no.
Yeah.
No.
Next thing I know, like,
It's
my buddy
definitely
said there
not the same as a hangover. You
Yeah.
know, like when you actually swallow the dip. Oh,
Yep.
the
Yeah,
kind
I
of
would
shit.
rather have an actual hangover than dip again.
Yeah.
My buddy came
Any
in there with
day.
a picture and took a picture of me while I'm like leaned over this trash
Yeah.
can, complaining that
Yeah.
I'm freezing, but I'm hot. I got to throw up. I got to
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's sitting there taking a picture of me and laughing at me, and
Dip.
like
Yeah.
those are the things that you remember. You know, the
Yeah.
shittiest times.
Right.
Yo, I remember this brings. I want to do a whole topic about because I've never been to the military, but I went fishing in Alaska, and I joke around and say like that was like my military or prison experience. You know, it's like just 18 to like 22. You know, being a man, and but
I remember hearing about when you were going up there. Like, I thought that was cool as shit.
dude, I got some dope ass stories. Like, I think that could be like its own kind of segment or its clip, like Bering Sea fishing. You know, deadliest catch. You know, whatever.
Yeah. I used to watch that show.
But
Was it like that though? Was it like that? Like how you would see it on TV? Was it like that? Like did you get seasick and?
Yeah, but the deadliest catch is the actual crab boat. You know what I mean? I was on the processor. I did go on a fucking crab boat out for like 4 fucking days. Initially, like when I initially got hired at a greenhorn, bro, in the fucking storm.
How was that?
Oh, it was terrifying as shit. I didn't even get a chance to do nothing. The boat broke down. The waters were so bad that they called the Coast Guard and they had us towed back in the dock. And I hopped and all the veterans were saying, he's like, dude, he's like, hop your ass on a fucking processor, and he's like, just you know, he's like, starts your ass.
What's a processor? What is that?
They're like
I gotta get my power cable.
All right, yeah. So the processor boats, they I was on a small one, long one, but they pretty much catch the fish like a big old net, drag net, and then you know the deckhands pull it up. They empty the fish,
and then you put it onto the whatever it is.
So and then we're down below, like you know, cutting it, gutting it, packaging it, putting it in the freezer.
Fascinating, man.
The freezer
Fascinating,
hole.
man. Yeah. Anytime you work with a knife, it's tight.
Well, not just a knife, but you know, they have the machines. They slice the heads. They pack them in the freezer hole.
Yeah.
The little Zins is just nicotine, salt, whatever. But the last actual time that I dipped, I was probably 20. Yeah, like 21 years old, 22. This dude on the boat, because we would smoke cigs and stuff. Maybe I was trying not to smoke cigs. And he's like, fuck, he's like, do you want some chew? We was like on a break. And then he gave me some
Copenhagen?
It was either Copenhagen or Kodiak. I think this is one. It was I think it was this green one. It was the green called Kodiak. I think.
Yeah, it's Copenhagen or Kodiak. Yeah.
And he gave me a like whatever the fuck, 1 or 2, dude, or I don't know, whatever the fuck. And put it in my mouth. We go back into like the factory to like pack the shit.
Right.
And yeah, like the buzz I started to get was like I felt sick and drunk and like high, like a nasty high. Like it was so weird. And I mean, I threw up all over the fucking freezer hole floor.
Oh, yeah,
bro,
you swallowed some of that juice.
Dizzy. Well, like not even just like swallow. It just seeps in your bloodstream, just like this nicotine drugs do.
Yeah.
You know. Nasty. And but I was saying like that was the last time I did dip was on the fishing boat, man, and I got sick as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, but the first time I did chew, I will say, I was with you know, a stepdad or whatever. I was fucking young. He used to take me fishing, and I fucking think it was that the red man used to come in a pouch. Yeah.
Yep, still does.
I think I did Red Man, bro, when I was like 7, 8 years old, and then I remember because it's like the strips, right? So you can take Red Man and put it in a pipe, and you could smoke it. And I remember
watermelon ice, Chino.
And I remember we would smoke the Red Man when we didn't have weed. I was like 11 years old.
You know what? I was just thinking about, you know, that Red Man, alcohol, drinks, cigarettes. You know what? I think as people, we just have this what they call oral fixation.
Oh,
Something's got to be touching our mouth, man.
he noticed you got an Escobar. Is that
I
what?
do it 100. Yep. Yeah, it's watermelon ice.
Oh, okay.
Water
I quit
flavor.
smoking.
What flavor?
I picked up this.
Escofil.
Escobar. Yo,
Yeah.
my son's mom smokes those too. She's like, it's an Escobar. It's his family name or some shit. I was like, whatever, whatever.
Escobar, like Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, I guess it's. I don't know.
I
Sound.
hope not.
It sounds cute. No, Escobar's family isn't. I think they are into that market though. That they make cigars or vape pens right now. His actual
really?
family.
I hope I'm not supporting the
Escobar.
drug trade.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Watermelon ice. But
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Watermelon ice.
Yeah, it tastes delicious.
But
Yeah,
that's
Red Man still
man.
comes in pouches, and it still strips, and like you'll see dudes with big old fucking wads in their mouth, and it like you can tell the dudes that dip from the guys that like chew.
Yeah, I got some friends that been doing that, and it kind of cuts your gums. And then you know, bad breath comes from bad gums. You know that? I didn't know that. I thought bad breath comes from bad like loose gums.
Oh yeah,
bad gums, and then not flossing enough and shit like
not
that.
Not flossing enough, gingivitis and all
that
stuff.
So I was at the dentist up at Air Force Base 2 years ago, right before COVID started, and I had started smoking again, and my teeth were all fucked up, and I knew it, and that's why I went to the dentist, because I went in there and was like, hey, I just quit smoking for the second time. I want to fucking get my teeth straight and get back on track, and I'm here to get my teeth clean so that I can get on that and then fix whatever needs to be fixed. And the doctor was a captain, and the dentist, he comes in, and he was a complete fucking dick. And I'm in the Army, so
Harry's drinking again.
And Air Force people I've always known to be extremely professional, very, upfront,
polite and professional,
polite. Yeah. Well, this guy was a fucking asshole. He was like, he's checking out my teeth to see what needs to be fixed and stuff, and I had a lot of bad teeth at the time, like, not denying it, and he was like, oh my god, like, have you ever flossed in your life, and blah blah blah, like, you need to get all these fixed, this is ridiculous, like, what do you do with your teeth? Do you just go out and damage them on purpose?
God damn.
And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, yo, I've been eating your mama's pussy.
Yeah, right? Like, this is the shit that's going through my head. So of course, I can't go to the hospital. I'll get in so much fucking trouble. And I was just like, excuse me, sir? And he was like, what are you doing to your teeth? I was like, well, I'm here to get them fixed because I just quit smoking and I'm trying to get back on track and make sure that everything's straight.
That's why I'm here.
I'm here to fix the problem. I know I fixed the problem. I want to fix it. And he was like, this is ridiculous. I've never seen teeth this bad. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a lie.
Why gotta I try to lower my self-esteem?
I was like, and this is your first day as a dentist. I'm pretty sure that's a lie, but okay, I'll take it. Whatever. And he leaves the room, and the dental assistant is like a E4, E5, so really low enlisted, and and I was like, that guy's a fucking asshole. And she was like, what? and I'm an E8, so I'm a senior enlisted guy, and she was like, uh-oh. And I was like, fuck that guy. I was like, clean my teeth and let me get the fuck out of here. Right. Since she set up like 7 appointments for me, but then they called and canceled them all because right after that COVID hit, and I haven't been back since, which I need to fucking reschedule my appointments because I'm a shitbag. But yeah, the dude was just like treating me like total garbage. I was like, I fucking need this in my life. I'll go pay for a civilian dentist that's at least gonna be polite.
Yeah, right.
I know they're fucking. That's why I'm here. And that's why I want to get fixed and get back on track. But I went and bought I got onto this rant because I went and bought a water flosser because I suck about flossing. But with the water flosser, it sits right next to my sink. So when I'm brushing my teeth every morning and every night, I use that.
I heard they work really well.
It does. The first couple of weeks, like, your gums are going to bleed. But once they toughen up and start strengthening.
But that's what they're supposed to do. Yeah, your gums are supposed to bleed. That's their way of toughening up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, my gums don't bleed anymore. And I feel like it's doing what regular flossing does, but I don't know because I haven't been to the dentist yet. But
I think
hopefully I
you're
don't get
right.
that fucking guy again.
When your gums start bleeding like that, your gums are not really super healthy, and then because
Exactly.
that's the cause of like gingivitis and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, because my gums do bleed and is bleeding, and and I'm kind of like, man, I want to have bad breath.
Yeah, exactly. And
So
that was what got me started on it. Was like, fuck. I went in
I have to
for
invest in some.
every year. I have to go get pictures of my teeth. I have to get shots. I have to get my hearing and my eyes checked for the Army.
Right.
And this little dental tech, she was just taking X-rays and just looking at the pictures. She knew how bad my teeth were, and that was what set me up to go get that appointment in the first place. Because I was like, fuck, if this girl who's
Right.
only trained to take pictures can see how bad my teeth are, they must be pretty fucked up. And so that started that whole train of getting chewed out by this captain who's a fucking dick and didn't need to be. Like, he could have just told me your teeth are really bad and we need to work on this. But instead he's treating me like a fucking child. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm here for fucked up reasons, dude.
Wow. What a
God.
dick.
I know. Like, there's no reason for that. Like, there's no reason to be a fucking asshole to anybody, and yet people are. Like, I'm only an asshole to people when they come across like they deserve it, because everybody's got something going on.
Right.
Nobody deserves to be treated like shit.
I know
If you
I'm
treat
guilty
me
when
like
it comes
shit,
to
I'll
like
fight
on the
you.
phone. Like when on the phone, like I used to get a lot of cold calls from these digitizer, and a lot of
Yeah.
them, and I get those every day, and I'm like, "Are you a digitizer? We got 3 of them in house. Okay, you'll want your email? No, I don't want. No, I'm not gonna give you my email. I'll give you a call. Yeah, I'm like that. Kind of short too. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
the fucking spam calls. Yeah, I'm a dick with those. Like, hello, Mister, is this Philip Countryman? Like, yes, it is. Like, hi, I'm calling you from so and so, blah blah blah, your bank account, blah blah blah. I'm like, go fuck yourself, click, because I know they're there to fucking try
yeah,
to scam.
yeah.
You guys are better than me. The last few times, I'll do some like some like how like Eminem did on his album when he's like oh yeah, like when he's doing that ICP like diss and he's like oh yeah, like like when he's like hey little cock boy, you want to stroke my cock, like and usually it's like. So I answer the phone, but lately I've been doing like Harris is drinking again, and be like, "Hello, yeah, this is and I'm like, "Hey, little Indian man, you want to stroke my cock, little brown boy? How you doing?" And then there's like click, yo, I'll be like,
I've got to do
hey,
that.
and then like block, yo. I swear to God, I could show you text messages right now. For some reason, apparently I signed up for some real estate shit fucking 2 years ago. I'm getting these messages about insurance and, hey, Dakota, it's Matt from so-and-so. It's not too late to enroll your family in affordable healthcare protection. Oh, yeah. And I'll text back, do you eat ass? Like, no more response. Or I answer the phone, I'll be like, hey there, little bitch. You want to stroke my balls? And it's just like I just go immediately like into some pervert shit, and then I'll block every time.
A way to take scammers out of your phone calls.
Yeah, normally I'm just like, go fuck yourself, click.
Yeah.
Yep. The other day there was a bunch of us from work. We went up to go do a hike, and for PT / one of our soldiers had a family member who died and they were spreading his ashes. So we did this like group hike to support him. And in the van, I got a spam call, and right after they started talking, I was just like, go fuck yourself, click. And like 3 people turned to me and they were like, oh my God, what was that? And I was like, just a spammer. And they were like, oh, I thought it was somebody you knew. I was like, I'd say that's somebody I knew too.
Yeah, right.
They were just like appalled that like I'd say this, and like so that's where I'm at in this new unit is, like got to be more professional and realize what I'm saying around people.
How long have you been with this new unit?
Since February 2nd is when my transfer happened.
Oh, since February was only a few months. Okay. So it's just
Yeah,
not
and I have like a cubicle like back in the back of the area that my unit is in, and this building is huge. It's like an Amazon warehouse size,
Oh, right.
and there's like 50 different units in it, but they're all like paperwork kind of units.
Oh,
And we're in just like one little corner of it, and
Mhm.
my cubicle is like one little hole in the back of the fucking area of this unit. But like the people I work with, like they're phenomenal people.
yeah.
I'm trying to learn the type of people that they are as far as like joking and shit I can and shouldn't say, And
Right.
like,
When is your
luckily
retirement?
my new
What?
boss is really cool, but I've still got to like. I think I still need to watch what I say a little bit more because like he'll give like that smiling like look on his face with that.
Right.
Like,
Right.
definitely LDS guy, but at the same time he seems really cool and
Right.
they like what I'm doing and stuff because the guy I replaced I guess was not so great in their eyes, and so I'm trying to do better about the things that in the areas he said he was lacking. And
When is
so far, it
retirement
seems
date
like,
for you? When's your retirement date for you?
October of 24.
Oh, okay.
So pretty close. Thank God. I
Yeah,
can
so you
submit
got
my
2 more
retirement
years.
letter in a couple of months. Yep.
Oh,
I submit my letter in a couple of months to officiate my retirement, and then after that, like once I submit that letter, I basically just start working on my retirement, submitting all my medical paperwork, going
Right.
to my out processing classes because there's a class you have to take that's like a week long where they teach you how to like write a resume and do interviews and shit, which I could give a shit about. I'm just going to show up and do what I have to do to graduate from it, I guess.
You have any plans after when you retire? Like you're still
Um,
young.
as little as possible. I'm hoping to collect some medical benefits. So
Sure.
as long as I can make what I make now, if not close to, then I'll be fine because I make now enough now to where I'm comfortable. So as long as I can pay like my mortgage, my utilities, my truck payment, which I have to have paid off before I retire, then I don't plan on doing a whole lot other than to make up what the difference is. So if I got to go be a lifeguard and look at moms in a pool all day, I'm cool with that.
Cool.
So during the winter, I'll go work the ski lifts to where I get free lift passes and I can smoke weed and fucking make sure people don't fall off the lift.
That would be great. That would be great. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, absolutely, man.
As little as possible.
Yeah. You definitely, you serving the country and all that stuff and all those years where you put yourself at risk first before everybody else. That's very honorable. And yeah, you do deserve to just fuck around if you want to. Next year, so you deserve that. Fuck around.
Yeah.
The
Like,
first
I don't
year,
think, like, what I've done deserves a whole lot. Like I've definitely put my time in. Don't get me wrong, but there's people that have done so much more than me, and I want to make sure that I'm not like I'm not a hero or anything like that. I do fucking paperwork. Make sure guys got what they need to go do with the shit that should get all the credit. I've worked with Green Berets for the majority of my career. Those guys deserve everything.
Right.
All I did was make sure they had what they needed to go where they needed to go and do the job that they had to do, whatever it was. But I am looking forward to retirement, and I am looking forward to collecting whatever benefits they deem are necessary.
Right.
But I think the Army has done all this shit to me. So you probably see my exercise bike here in the back.
Right.
I got that because I can't fucking run anymore because my knees and my ankles are fucking shot. And,
oh wow!
So I've had 2 ankle surgeries, a shoulder surgery, which one of the ankles and the shoulder are definitely due to my own fault, but because I'm active duty, they can consider it attributable to the Army. So that's kind of cool. Because the shoulder was from golfing, and the one ankle was from jogging behind my kid while learning how to ride a dirt bike.
Wow.
But I had to have surgery on them, and so they attribute that to military service because I'm active duty. So that kind of worked out. But definitely looking forward to retirement and not doing this shit anymore. Not wearing a uniform anymore and boots every fucking day.
That's
And
exciting.
shave, which I know Dakota was talking about earlier in the show.
Oh, grow a beard? Yeah.
Yeah. Never shaving again.
Oh shit! Shout out to you, baby girl.
What's up, Diana? Diana Rios.
Diana Rios.
Hey, the Latina subscribers. Now we holding it. Down.
I don't know, man. Maybe she's Filipino. I don't know. Got the same names and shit.
That's
Diana
true.
Rios, you know.
Yeah, they go with
Rios,
pesos.
Raymond.
Yeah. Or something. Be
you from
stereotyping over there. No, maybe she's Latina.
Are you from Podbean? Where are you at? Or maybe a Podbean transplant. That's dope. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. We're scaling, man. Just Thursday night rants.
Yes.
My drink's starting to kick in. Finally, what are we?
We're like almost 3 hours in.
It only took 3 hours for the alcohol to start taking effect. Jesus Christ.
Man, that means
I
you're
finally got a
becoming
buzz now.
immune to it. No.
And Wendy just texted me. I think Wendy's going to be tapping in.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I was planning on working in the morning, like I said. Berto's like, rent's due on the 1st on a Sunday. So everybody at my job struggling to pay the rent over here. Including not struggling, but we got the money. And
Rent's always stressful.
But I'm like, bro, I'll give you tomorrow. And I picked up another shift, so I'm going in the afternoon. So I plan to fucking get turned up tonight. We're 3 hours in, and hopefully, as long as you don't bring up anthrax again, I should be able to do a complete show and not have to restart it 3 fucking times.
Yeah, right?
That was weird.
I think that was my fault.
I don't know.
They started checking in on us.
Okay, what I want to bring up now and ask you now, what just in general, what are your thoughts on Area 51 / UFOs in general / extraterrestrials? Your own personal, opinion. Growing up, were you fascinated by UFOs? What do you think the government is storing UFOs? Let's get into some
100%.
UFO talk.
Yeah.
I love UFO talk.
So, I don't know if you ever watched the TV show Stargate SG-1 or Star Trek, but fucking love them. I don't know if you remember our cousin Daniel, but me and him were fascinated and obsessed with those 2 shows. I totally believe in aliens. Like, there's no fucking way we're the only thing in the galaxy, and there's no way that our government doesn't know. Like, we've got all these goddamn satellites and telescopes and fucking astronauts, and yes, they fucking landed on the moon. Uncle Brian's full shit. We totally landed on the moon. I support that theory.
Damn. So okay. Continue. So I'm an anti-moon guy. I think it's fucking shit.
No, I want to know why would you be anti-moon guy? What's your take on that? Because if you think about it, it's not that far away. It's far away, yeah, but
podcast.
Okay,
but no.
Okay, look, I'm not even as articulate as Joe Rogan or Eddie Bravo or nothing like that. But okay, just simply because I want the experts on the podcast to talk about it. I don't.
Did Alex Jones say that it was bullshit too? Was it Alex Jones said that it wasn't real or something like that? Was it him?
I mean, a lot. I don't know if he was too much on the moon. He said Sandy Hook was some bullshit. But,
yes. What is Sandy Hook again?
But guess what? I think the Vegas shooting was some bullshit, and Stephen Paddock was not the real fucking shooter. That was some bullshit. The Vegas shooting hoax. That was a hoax. Yeah, go ahead and sue me. I love you to sue me. Go ahead.
I don't think the shootings that happened around that time, because there were like 8 fucking mass shootings during Obama's presidency. I don't think they were a hoax.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, right.
They were
right.
a conspiracy.
Well, possibly like a real thing. because the government, I don't know what the president said, but like we will sacrifice a few for the many or something. Like, isn't that like some sort of kind of army-ish term?
I wanna kind of
like
share my things about what happened.
Like, yeah, but
You know,
like if
like,
the government has to
go
save
ahead.
1,000, they'll sacrifice 10 as
Right.
opposed to the 1,000. No,
Yeah, I think all those shootings were a government conspiracy to try to take away guns from
yes,
law-abiding citizens. I don't
fact,
think that they didn't happen. Like, I'm pretty goddamn sure they happened. Like, those people
right,
fucking died. Like, all
okay,
those kids that Sandy Hook fucking died.
right.
But I think that the government went and paid somebody like, hey, we're going to pay your fucking family for the rest of their lives if you go and shoot up this fucking school because this kid didn't have another choice or something.
Mm.
Because there's no way this kid would go and fucking
Right.
kill all the little fucking
The same,
preschoolers
the same with the Virginia Tech shooter, the same with the Batman shooter, the same with the Sandy Hook, Vegas, the fucking the fucking gay nightclub before or after Vegas. It was like the biggest, and then the same year they had the
all
Vegas
this shit
shooting.
happens when there's a Democratic president in fucking office. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no,
When there's
yeah,
a Republican office, you
Yeah.
either don't hear about it or something, or it doesn't.
Yeah.
No,
It's not happening.
truth, really, that what they're saying. Obama, to me, you know, I voted for him first term. I would say probably one of the worst presidents we ever had. Obama. Number one, he didn't spend a lot of time in the White House. You know, he was the least. He didn't like people. Period. Now, is he super charismatic? Absolutely, man. The man is
100%
Hollywood,
charismatic.
100%.
The dude can get a speech like a motherfucker. Like,
Oh
I
my
listen to
gosh,
every one of his
rhetoric.
speeches.
Oh,
Yeah.
charismatic, everything, the whole nine. But he and he even said so. I can be the guy behind, you know, just coaching whatever. I get it, coaching whatnot. But to me, it's kind of like this. It's like, you know, a true general has been in battle a lot of times. A true general, a true leader has been in battle, been there side by side with his men, risking their lives and everything, and strategizing everything. That's a true general. But if you're just good rhetoric and theory and hypothesis, you don't mean shit to me, man.
Yeah.
You don't. And that's definitely proven. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
like
a great.
all
I'm
of our
talking like
recent
oratory,
presidents-
charisma, looks, GQ, man, trophy, hell yeah.
Yeah. All of our recent presidents like have never served. Their career politicians. Like, that's all they've ever been. Like Biden right now. He's been
Yeah.
in politics since
No,
fucking,
I was there since
like
he
the
ran
60s or
88.
some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ran for
Dude can't
president in
even
88.
formulate a
I just
fucking
graduated high
sentence
school.
anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
I followed that dude. I followed Biden. I followed him.
What's crazy is I didn't like he ran in '88. I didn't.
The dude's been
I knew he was a politics.
since fucking.
He's been a
before I was
senator
ever-
since he was like 30 years old or some shit like that.
I heard
Yeah.
that, but like I didn't know like he like ran fucking 30
Yeah,
years.
no, he ran like two terms. It was 88, and I think it was 2000 and was it 2009 or something like that. I know he ran.
I didn't even know he was our vice president.
No, yeah, he was our vice president, and the reason why Obama basically strategized it to where I need someone stupid, dumber, but has the connection.
Pick the right guy.
You know, he has the connection because Biden has been institutionalized. He's been in the swamp for so long.
Yeah.
You know, he's
He's
been
been
in the
there
swamp
since
for
like Vietnam or shortly after that.
he's been there since 72, some shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
he was there since
Like
right after
Vietnam was still going on when he
yeah,
fucking first got elected. to
75,
Congress.
yeah, he was over there. That's why 88 he was able to run for president because 78 that was when he was a senator and all that. So one of the best bullshitters, you know. Like, I'm
Yeah.
talking about
That's what kills me
bullshit.
about him is like there's video footage and written evidence of this dude like being racist as fuck
Yeah.
and
Oh
voting for
man,
racist
I was
bills.
there.
And yet,
Like I said, I
he
followed
got
this
the black
guy.
vote for this fucking run.
Yeah.
This dude right here.
Like I'm familiar with the whole like the whole Biden crime bill in like '94 and shit, and the shit that him and the Clinton crime bill. And then like, what about all the weird clips that they tried to erase from YouTube of him sniffing little kids?
Yeah,
It was like,
Man, I'll even tell.
constantly.
Yeah,
I'll even tell you some
there was
stories.
this clip like him he literally like was like behind this girl and like touching her and fucking sniffing.
There's so many clips of that shit.
I'm like,
oh man,
how is this dude?
from what I
Talking
hear,
about
like
his
in his
yellow
own
nightmare
house,
and kid rubbing
he
his
walks
legs.
around butt naked with his dick hanging out with all the secret agents. You know, now they got secret agents, not just men, but women too. Walks around this house freaking butt naked, dick hanging out, and freaking old balls and shit like that. No, the dude is a pervert, man.
I'd be doing that part too, but I do
you
that
know,
regularly.
but at the same time, will you
No
be the
kids
guy
now,
that'll
so.
say like, I'm top 5 in my class? No, you're not. You're bottom 5. You're bottom 5. You know, you're never top 5. And the way I see it is this. Okay, now Biden is a perfect example of someone who positioned his life to get power. That's always, you know,
Absolutely.
he's a professional politician. His whole stroke of demeanor is always trying to have you pay for me. You know, I'm gonna make you all
I
these
don't think
promises and
there.
all that. He's a politician,
Yeah, I
the
don't think
best
there
at
should
it.
be anybody elected to any position of government that hasn't been policeman, firefighter, medical, or military, or something like that. Like, have you actually served your country before you go and serve your country? Because all these fuckers, they're not in touch with shit. They don't fucking know what
And I
it's like
don't
to be
really
middle
think he's the
class.
guy that's also like written his own shit. I think someone always
Yeah.
just wrote it to him and wrote it for him and all that stuff. And so what I'm saying is that, you know, at his age, 78, you finally reach the pinnacle of your goal in life. 78, because after this, man, that's it, you're done. You're just gonna die. Okay? But
Like this dude is old and senile. How the fuck did he
50,
get
50,
elected?
50 years you've been in politics, been lying to people and saying all these bullshit. And the thing is this: when you came into the scene, the media technology has ramped up. Like, so everything that he said from the very beginning, from 78 till now, has been recorded. So all of his lies and all of that
It's
stuff
all
has
on
been
film.
recorded. It's all on film. So you can't say, oh man, no, like, proven, it's there, it's been written. And you finally reach the pinnacle of what you're trying to do, and then you end up pooping in front of the Pope. You can't
You're
say
right.
your complete sentence. You're being looked at as a clown. I mean, you're
They
like,
don't let
no
him
one really
talk
respects
unless it's written. Like every
everything.
speech he
And
gives,
it's
it's
like
purely written. They don't let him talk in
everything.
front of the press.
And you
Nothing.
finally, to me, he's a perfect example of the story of the a naked king. You know, this king, he's so on himself to where he's walking around butt naked because he thinks that he's already, you know. And to me, that's a perfect example of Biden, perfect example of our world and our country finally realizing we don't have the right people. And especially, you should know this, you're in the military, you know, you're a serviceman. If you don't have the right leadership, shit ain't never gonna happen right.
Yeah. So I do have to watch what I say. So I should kind of actually shut up on this topic. But yes. Yeah. If you don't have the right people in leadership, then shit's going to fail.
And you know, too, you know, the disrespect, and I can say this because I'm not in position. I can open this up, you know, and you don't have to say anything that's gonna get you. You know, I want you to retire well. What happened in Afghanistan, and it's not the soldiers, the listed men and women. It's the leadership up top that sold out. And why I know that is because a lot of the enlisted personnel spoke up, and this shit was not, it made the whole military, and that was on Biden's watch. And the people, the civilians, are going, no, our military soldiers did whatever they can to help us. It's the one that's leading them, because I've also felt like a lot of our, not all of them, a lot of our so-called military leaders, and it doesn't have to be a lot. I'm not saying maybe one or two, maybe even one. I don't know, maybe one and a half. Like General Milley, I was just kind of like, wow, that's all the
So
people that was under him.
all I'm going to say on the subject for the next 2 years is I think our soldiers and our sailors and our Marines and our airmen have kicked fucking ass. They did a phenomenal job.
Hell yes.
And
yes,
I can't thank them enough.
1,000 folds.
And
Amazing.